Hello, welcome to another reaction stream. Today, we will explore the internet. And yeah, we have 3 videos today. They are not that long, but I came up with a solution which I came to really spontaneously. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, to be honest. But I thought maybe we can react to the 3 videos, you know. It's about an hour long, the videos itself. And then well, you already know how it goes. Like those 1 hours will probably turn into 2 hours or something like that. Because I like to talk and pause. So we have that. But I was thinking, okay, maybe we can do something else as well. And this idea is really spontaneous, and I have to check how I can log in the right account. But after the videos, we will check my Twitter timeline. Or should we do it in a separate video? I think it might be quite funny to see what I'm watching. You know what? Let's do it in another video, actually. Yeah. So it will be a shorter stream. But that's fine. I still have work to do afterwards. Or should we? I don't know. Maybe. We will decide at the end. If we will do it or not. I'm not 100% sure on it yet. But we will decide when the time comes. If not, maybe we can schedule a stream next week. Where we just check the Twitter timeline. What is this weird dragon looking at? Oh god, I hope there's nothing nearby, to be honest. I don't even look what I'm liking. I just see something and I like. When I like, exactly. Yeah. And of course at the end we also have like at the end of the end, like at the end of the stream, if we do the Twitter timeline today, afterwards we have Japanese learning as well. My brain, I have to say, my brain is a mess at the moment. But I will try my best to keep up. Maybe we will stick to the Japanese hiragana test. I don't know. Maybe we will try until we get a certain point amount. If my brain is not feeling well. But let's see. Okay. I'm really talking too much again. So I would just say we will get into the first video, which is how we made the internet. Oh yeah, I forgot. Did I mention already? Oh, I mean, you can see it in the title anyway. But today we will explore the internet. So we will check out different videos about the internet and talk about it. Yeah. But before we do that, just a quick notice or note. Yeah. As always, everything is linked in the YouTube description. So if you wanna check the videos out yourself, if you wanna give it a like, if you wanna subscribe, check out other videos of the channel, everything is in the description. Feel free to check them out. And yeah, the first video we have is how we made the internet. The second one is called how advertisers ruined a good idea. I hope this video will not be about my job. And then the third one is I bought every YouTube scam ad, which will be interesting as well. It's kind of connected to the second one, but it's more focused on YouTube, I believe. I don't know. But yeah, let's check them out. The first video is called how we made the internet. So how is it made in the first place? First we need to understand, and then we're gonna see what people are doing with it. Maybe I should have put a meme video as well. But we have meme day. I saw some meme videos actually. But then I was like, oh no, that's for meme day. So yeah. Okay, anyway, I'm talking too much. Let's get into the first video.
On March 9th, 1999,
Yeah.
US Vice President Al Gore made a statement during a campaign interview that, unbeknownst to him, would
Yeah.
soon become the subject of somewhat humorous controversy.
What did he
I
say?
took the initiative in creating the internet.
What followed were
What?
a bunch of newspaper articles.
Yeah, I was just about to say he created the internet. How did he do that? I don't know if it's true. I mean, it's hard to prove, you know. But I heard that you have Wi-Fi on the moon. I have no clue if this is true or not, to be honest. I don't think so, if I am completely honest. But it would be interesting. But yeah, he definitely did not made the internet. That would be... Who did it, actually? Well, maybe we will find out.
And memes mocking the vice president, starting
Okay.
a new wave of political humor for his candidacy in the 2000 presidential election. Ridiculous.
2000?
Did Al
That's
Gore
quite some
really
time
just
ago.
claim that he created the internet? Well, not exactly. What he had meant
What?
to say was that he was an integral part of putting forward legislation that made the internet so easily accessible and as powerful as it was in the 1990s. But because of his poor choice of words, naturally they were stripped of their context and even completely changed altogether.
Yeah, that's
That answer
normal.
wouldn't be
You
as
just have
interesting
to...
as telling
It doesn't
everybody
even matter what you write on Twitter. There's always someone trying to... you know... put other words into your mouth.
that Gore was
I
bold.
have to be really careful with what I say, otherwise I get cancelled by those people. No, I don't care, to be honest. I just repost cat videos anyway. What are they supposed to say about it? What do you want, huh? Do you have a problem that I retweet cats? I'm sorry.
enough to claim that
Actually, I'm not, but yeah.
he sat down, designed, and built the internet as a technology all by himself.
Yeah, he's
Gore's
crazy.
Lack of forethought
Thank
with his
you.
remarks led to an influx of embellishment and misinformation. But what started off as mass media shenanigans ended up becoming a valid burning question. If
What?
Al Gore can't take credit for creating the internet, then
Yeah,
who
who?
can?
Who was
Who
it?
invented the internet?
I mean... Yeah, no, it's actually a good question. I mean, someone must had the idea to have it in his country or his region, and then it expanded to other regions, and at some point multiple continents decided to do the same. Right? Something like that.
Well, that's a ridiculous question. I mean, obviously, it's Tim Berners-Lee, the man who created the World Wide Web in 1989 and finally made it public in 1991.
Oh,
Clearly,
okay.
He
Never
is
mind.
the founding father of what we recognize
But
today
how
as
did he
the
do
internet,
it?
right?
No?
Actually, no. There are so many things that we are taught in school as being absolute truths.
Like what?
Eli Whitney invented the cotton gin.
I don't know who
Franklin
that is.
discovered electricity. Thomas
who?
Edison invented Whitney invented the cotton gin. Ben Franklin discovered electricity.
Electricity? Are you sure about that? Wait. Wasn't it Tesla? Or am I stupid? Maybe I'm stupid.
Thomas Edison invented the light bulb. But when it comes to a relatively recent technology like the internet, the answer is unclear.
But this guy is way older. Oh, I have no clue. Who was Tesla? Was it electricity or was it the light bulb? I don't know what it was. I don't remember. Well, whatever.
Who is our guy for the internet?
He did something
Or
at some
gal
point.
even, as there are many women out there who could just as easily take the credit. Deciding who is responsible for the internet has become a discussion of great debate. Depending on who you ask, the answer will be different, but the reasons still just as valid. Perhaps the story behind who's responsible is just as complicated as the invention itself. filled
Let's
with
just
so many
say
moving parts
everyone
that
is
are only
responsible.
visible when seeing the big picture. And that includes a lot of US government intervention.
Why?
If that's the case, was Mr. Gore's comment really that unreasonable? Could he unironically take credit for inventing the internet?
I'm not so sure about
like
that.
This is so open-ended is because
Beep,
the
beep,
internet
beep, beep,
itself
beep.
is an open-ended technology. It
Bogos
wasn't something
Vinted.
that just appeared overnight. It was gradual and took literal generations to master.
Okay.
The internet is so complicated that even we
Yeah,
don't
I mean, it's probably, as I mentioned, like someone had it in his region and then he expanded. Wait, what's with radio signals? Is it maybe coming from that? And then people were like, okay, but we have a TV screen. What if we take those signals and put them on a screen? Like, what was the thought process of someone? I don't know.
fully understand it ourselves. We often use the terms internet and World Wide Web interchangeably, but they are very different things, and it's simply...
Yeah, internet is the connection. The World Wide Web... Wait. How do I say this correctly? The internet is the connection to a server, but the World Wide Web is the connection between servers. Is this the correct way of saying it? I don't know.
form, the internet is just a bunch of computers talking to each other, and the World Wide Web...
Yeah, okay. Maybe I should have just, you know, continue playing the video. Why did I even stop it?
is the software we use to understand what those computers are saying.
Oh,
now, this
okay,
may seem
never
like
mind
some
then.
arbitrary distinction to make. I mean, when someone says they bought something on the internet, we all know what they mean. But knowing the difference is crucial to understanding.
Right, no one is saying, oh, I went to the World Wide Web yesterday and I went to Amazon and bought, I don't know, a pair of dinosaur costumes. I don't know.
the internet and its history. So where did it all begin? Well, you could argue that there actually is a fixed date for when the internet was born.
What?
October 4th, 1957, when
Leave It to Beaver
premiered on television.
What is that?
Okay, that wasn't what caused it. But another important thing happened that day too.
What?
Sputnik was launched into space by Russia, becoming the first man-made orbital satellite.
Okay.
In case it wasn't super obvious already, the US and the Soviet Union were kind of really trying to one-up each other after World War II. And who was...
It's fine. They're just best buddies. They're just best buddies.
the better superpower? This led to the Cold War, not a physical war with direct military engagement, you can thank Kennedy for that, but a period of great political tension
Kennedy.
where the two countries basically looked daggers at each other. A byproduct of the Cold War was the space race. And when the Soviets launched...
I don't know, when I was living in Portugal, I found a really cool place, and for some reason it was in the middle of the city and it was abandoned. And everything was like left there as it was. And it was from the 80s. This was such a cool place. No joke. I wanted to take pictures, but I don't know if next time I'm there, I have to take pictures of it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know when I go the next time though. I still haven't posted. Oh my god, I still haven't posted my pictures from August last year. We are almost there again. It's almost a year. I have to post them. I don't know when. The next time I will find time for myself, I will do it.
Sputnik, the US wasn't exactly stoked about it. In order to keep their eyes on the Soviets at all times,
Russia invented the internet.
The US always had
the World
better
Wide Web.
technology.
I'm sorry.
President
I'm sorry.
Eisenhower created DARPA, the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency.
Okay.
For a while, things went just about how they expected. But as technology got more sophisticated, meeting DARPA's objectives got more difficult. In order to really maintain good surveillance of the Soviets and continue making state-of-the-art technology, US research centers had to constantly be in contact with one another, and someone being on the phone 24/7 wasn't good enough. The only way to do that was by creating a network.
Oh.
Keep in mind that back in the 1960s...
Wait, but who was it? Was it the US or... Was it the US or... Russia? Who did it? Like... I don't know.
didn't have these user-friendly desktop computers.
Yeah. Where's my beloved Windows? What was there a Windows 98? I don't know. The Windows I liked the most personally was Windows 7. It had everything you needed. It was looking great. It was performing. You didn't have any weird pop-ups all the time. You had those clocks and widgets that you can put on your screen and stuff like this. I thought this was super cool back then, and now I think it would be annoying. But there are probably still people who like it, and it was free. Everything was free, and yeah. Now those things cost money, of course. What happened to Windows?
You had these confusing, heavy computers that were the size of entire living rooms. These were called mainframes.
Nice.
By allowing the mainframes of these research centers to be constantly connected to one another, information could be transmitted extremely fast, and DARPA could get a lot more work done. This was made possible by the theories of J.C.R. Licklider, who basically said, hey, what if we took landlines and instead of having phones connected to them, it was computers? Thanks to Licklider and Bob Taylor, DARPA leased phone lines to bring this idea to life and created the Advanced Research Projects Agency Network, also known as ARPANET. Now, the creation of
so
ARPANET
we are in the
was in a lot of
ARPANET,
ways
not in
repeating
the
itself.
World Wide Web.
If you study a lot of American history, you may notice that the very first US presidential election is the only election to span over 2 calendar years. That's because it took over a month to count all the votes. That would be the norm up until 1848, where all the votes were counted in just one day. What is going on here?
What?
Well, what if I told you that the reason for this is the same reason we were able to make ARPANET in the 1960s? Telecommunication. In 1844, you had the invention of...
so everyone counted, and then they basically called or submitted a message, I don't know, to certain other regions, which then gave the results until it got to a final destination. But this is extremely unsafe. I mean, you can just manipulate. You can just be, oh, yeah, 200 people here voted for that, even though you don't even have 200 people.
Of the telegraph, a device that connected through a copper wire to another device on the other side. The devices would use this wire to send and receive electrical impulses. Now, at face value, these are just arbitrary pulses of electricity. But what if you could turn it into a whole system of communicating? What if 4 short pulses represented the letter H, and 1 long pulse was the letter T, and so on? Samuel Morse would create this whole system known as Morse code. And by laying copper wires down across the country, people could instantly communicate from long distances for the very first time.
This sounds like I'm super old. I still know some Morse code. I learned it at some point. By myself. And yeah, I don't really remember much, but I still remember the most important one. Should I tell you a secret? I can tell you a secret, right? Can I? Yeah, I will tell you a secret. In Germany, if you are ever in Germany and you are in a really big hurry, not that I have ever done this, you know, but if you use Morse code, you can instantly get the, what's the name, the traffic light to green instantly. There's a certain trick that you can use. But it's only possible if you are not in a car, like if you are going by foot, because yeah, if you use the SOS Morse code, SOS, like help, then it will immediately jump to green, immediately, like maybe, you know, the time it needs to switch, but like 1 second, 2 seconds, something like that. So if you are ever in a really big hurry and there's no police officer nearby, you might make use of it. It's 3 times short presses, then 3 times long, and then 3 times short again, like beep beep beep. Wait, beep 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 beep. Wait, okay, wait, whatever. You know what I mean. You have to hold it a little bit longer, 3 times, and then, yeah, you have the O. But yeah, it's really easy. Don't abuse it. And don't get caught as well. Better don't use it. This is not an advice, okay? I don't want to get arrested for that. I never used it, of course. Okay, anyway, let's continue.
Instead of having to mail these ballots and gather them all together.
I don't know if it's the same in other countries, by the way, but might be. If you have a random traffic light in your house, maybe you can test it. In your house, not outside, of course.
Counted manually, they could just be transmitted via wire. What
Yeah.
used to take over a month now only took a couple of minutes.
Nice.
Frames connected to a phone line behave very similarly. But instead of these electrical pulses
Yeah,
being
it's light.
interpreted as Morse code, they are
Light.
interpreted as something called a protocol. Thanks
Yeah.
to the complex capabilities of computers, instead of just sending letters, we can also send things like data, lines of code that
Yeah.
can tell another computer
What the
what
hell
to
is
do.
that thing?
But computer data is complicated. How are we able to send it in the same way we do with something simple like Morse code?
Well,
Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon is one of my all-time favorite albums.
Yeah.
And one of the many things I admire about it is the album cover, which shows the basic scientific principles of a prism.
yeah, it's light.
You shine a light on a prism, it will create multiple colors of light on the
It's a
other
rainbow.
side. Transmitting
What is he having in the
light
background?
on a prism.
What is that? Huh? Do you see this thing on the left? What the hell is that? Are those the freaking Dragon Balls? Is he having the Dragon Balls in his living room? Oh, what is that? Can you see my mouse? No. What the heck?
Prism, it will create multiple colors of light on the other side. Transmitting computer data behaves the same way, but in reverse, because
Okay.
of something called modulation.
Modulation.
To put it very simply, modulation takes an
Triangle.
input consisting of multiple signals
Dot
and
F.
converts it
Wait, what?
into
What was that?
modulation takes an input consisting of multiple signals.
XFI. Ah, okay.
And converts it into one signal
Yeah.
that travels through the line, which is then demodulated back into its original form on the other side.
Yeah.
There are machines that specialize in doing this. They are
Modem.
called modems.
Oh.
Now, I am omitting a lot of important details here
Yeah.
because, frankly, it's beyond my pay grade. But it is essentially the reason we can send complex data like that over the line. The only limitations at that point are just the complexities of the computers, and as they get more powerful, you can eventually start
Good
sending
tape.
things like images. But we're moving too far ahead right
Wait,
now.
wasn't this a virus?
The very first ARPANET connection occurred on October 30th, 1969.
Yeah.
Between Charlie Klein of UCLA and Bill Duvall of Stanford University. Klein intended to send the word login over to Duvall. The L
Login?
was received and then the O was received, but then the system crashed. After
Damn.
that, Klein tried again, starting from the top, sending back another L. So you could say that the very first message sent over the internet was literally LOL.
That's so funny.
ARPANET was actually pretty cool because it did something brilliant that truly maximized their use of
But it was in the US, right? Or where else was it? I would assume so, but just
these
asking.
phone lines, packet switching, There was always the
Oh,
possibility of a network channel becoming temporarily
that's
faulty.
why they are
So if you were
called
sending a file to
packages.
someone and it happens to go over that faulty channel, it just wouldn't be sent at all. Not only that, the recipient would have no idea you even sent anything in the first place. What packet switching does is it takes that file, cuts it into a bunch of little pieces, and sends each piece through many different channels on the network, and then pieces them all together on the other side.
Yeah.
This made sending files over the network much more reliable, so worst case scenario, if one or two of these channels were down, only a few parts of the file would be missing.
Yeah. And if you lose packages, how do you call it? Everyone who played League of Legends probably know this word. It's called package loss. Oh my goodness. I learned those things, about those things, but I never understood where they came from. But now it makes sense.
Rather than the whole thing. The recipient could see this and then request the sender to transmit the file again and get those remaining pieces.
Yeah.
There is actually a great explanation of this in the 1971 version
Willy
of
Wonka.
Willy Wonka, when Wonka explains his latest invention of transmitting candy bars through television.
Okay.
Now, I am sure all of you
Wonka
know how
version.
an ordinary television works. You photograph something.
Sure, I do. You photograph something, and then the photograph is split up into millions of tiny pieces, and they go whizzing through the air down to your TV set where they're all put together again in the right order.
You should open your mouth a little wider when you speak.
Yeah, it's described exactly how you would imagine. The Wonka bar is sent through the air
Wonka
in
bar.
a million tiny pieces until it is reassembled on the other side. ARPANET didn't invent packet switching, just greatly took advantage of it. It did with mainframe data what Wonka did with Wonka bars. So yeah, Wonka was kind of a polymath. Aside from turning spoiled little kids into chocolate, he was also making great contributions to computer science.
I haven't watched that movie, but this sounds awful.
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
Okay.
So yeah, after these groundbreaking achievements, ARPANET
So he
just continued
created the
to improve.
ARPANET.
To facilitate
Crazy.
the sending of messages over ARPANET, programmer Ray Tomlinson created a messaging program that separated the name of the user and the machine they were using with the less commonly used @ symbol to make it easier to read. He called this email.
I was about to say, oh, it makes sense. It makes sense. You have the user, the @ and the domain. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah. Oh my god.
So yes, in 1971, the internet, text messaging, and message threads technically did exist. It
Yeah,
was
but
just
it's-
limited to places like universities, government agencies, laboratories, etc. And
So it's
by 1973, it was even happening globally.
so it is like I said, basically. You know, cut it down. Someone came up with it. It was really like, you know, original. Then they expanded it to the country, and then they expanded it to the continents. Let's go. We were kind of right, kind of. But yeah, this makes a lot of sense. This makes a lot of sense. And then at some point they expanded further and made it accessible for anyone. Wait. There are so many people in the internet from the US. Every time I play, I see many people from the US. Even when I'm in Europe, I'm like, where are my Europeans? Where are they? Why is no one from Europe? Maybe it's also because I'm staying up until like 2 a.m., but that's another thing. That's another thing, yeah. But I always wonder if the US was first with the World Wide Web, you know, they should have the most users as well, right? It would make sense that they have the most users since they went first on it. They are the most expanded ones. But do you have a really good connection anywhere today in the world? To be honest. But maybe they are more used to it, you know. I mean, anyone who's older than. Okay, let me cut this down. In Germany, for example, where I'm living right now, I would probably say anyone or the majority of the people who are like above the age of 35, let's say 35, have no clue how to use the internet. No freaking clue. They are going on freaking Facebook, if they have it, and they comment stuff like they are commenting on some weird AI images, you know. Meanwhile, in the US, if they already have it earlier, people are already used to it anyway. So maybe the age they feel comfortable with it is higher than in Germany, for example. It's like instead of 35, it's 45, for example, you know. That's what I'm wondering. And that way, the US would have more users in the internet because more people are using it. Or they are using it more often on more popular platforms. Like if I would think about people above the age 35 in Germany, I can imagine them to logging into Facebook maybe for 30 minutes a day. And then they log off again. I don't know. Okay, anyway, let's continue.
But ARPANET was far from perfect.
Yeah.
While it was a complex network of computers, it was more of an intranet, a network that is private and limited to only one company. When it connected with England's NPL network, it became an extranet, a private network that allows only a specific outside party access.
Damn,
if it was going to get bigger, a few things needed to be nipped in the bud. MIT student Radia Perlman noticed a huge vulnerability in the network.
What did she notice?
The more sophisticated a network gets, the more likely you are to have paths that can get pretty funky, called bridge loops. In a bridge loop, data that is being transmitted can essentially get stuck going in a circle indefinitely.
Yeah.
Think of when you point a microphone at a speaker, it creates a feedback.
But how do you fix that? How would you fix that? Like, in theory, if you connect a machine close enough to where it's stuck, you should receive it. No?
Feedback noise that just gets louder and louder until your ears explode. A bridge loop is a computer version of that, and it can crash an entire network permanently. The only way to fix it would be to have all the computers on the network reboot, which is not very practical on a network as big as ARPANET. But
yeah. If we would do this today, there would be so many people doing this intentionally, and they would laugh their asses off about people going crazy about it. Oh my god.
In just under a week, Perlman would create the Spanning Tree Protocol, STP, which blocked up...
What? Wait, what? Wait, but there's also... Wait. But there's also another kind of network, no? Let me check. Yeah. SFTP. But this one is... Which one? This was... STP. So what is the SFTP? What is the difference? Because SFTP is for servers. You know, for data centers, for example. If you wanna transfer your data from a local server, from a user to a network server. Does it make sense? I don't know. I mean, my brain is not working fully as well, so maybe I just said something wrong, but yeah. What's the difference?
The Spanning Tree Protocol, STP, which blocked off all these bridge loops while still allowing all the pieces of data to move through multiple paths on the network. As ARPANET got bigger, so did its influence on other networks such as Cyclades and NPL. Over time, other kinds of networks would soon start popping up as well. We've already managed to get computers to connect with each other, but what if we could interconnect networks?
Yeah, let's go.
A sort of inter-network. Internet. This did happen with NPL and ARPANET in 1973. But
Subnet.
interconnecting networks wasn't exactly easy unless both networks had very similar...
In 1973? That's 50 years ago. What?
configurations. It was basically like trying to speak with multiple people who all spoke different languages. What if we could create
yeah.
a language that everyone spoke? Well,
1
everything
0
would change
1
forever
0
on
1
January
0.
1st, 1983, when
Yeah.
ARPANET would adopt the transfer control and
TCP and IP. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I know all of those terms. I know all of them.
Internet protocols, TCP, IP.
Yeah.
Created by Vinton Cerf and Bob Kahn, these protocols did many incredible things, including giving each computer its own distinct number, called an IP address, being able to detect and automatically resend packets that are lost in transmission, no longer requiring the user to do it manually, and being able to confirm that a transmission was successfully delivered. It also came with the User Datagram Protocol, UDP, which was a little
my
more
god.
loosey-goosey.
Wait, how long did this take? This sounds like it was years of work. But he explains it like it happened within a month.
Like TCP, it didn't
hello Alex, how are you doing today? How is it going?
prioritize making sure that everything was delivered properly.
How are you
but instead
doing?
focused
I'm doing okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow. I'm doing okay. It has been a long working day, but since I'm working on the internet, now we are learning also how the internet works. I was a little bit confused in the beginning, but now I'm getting to terms that I know at least. Yeah, I'm happy to see terms that I know. Yeah, TCP, UDP, IP. Good. Yeah. How was your day?
more on transmitting data faster. TCP is like the mailman not giving you your package until you sign for it, and UDP is like the mailman dropping the package off at your door. You get faster speeds, but at the expense of things possibly getting lost. I would tell you a UDP joke, but you probably wouldn't get it. These protocols
Oh my god.
Since become the standard for the internet and are still very much in use today. January 1st, 1983 was basically...
My day was good, just making OSDs and art. OSDs? What are you making OSDs for? And what kind of art? There are a lot of ways of art. Yeah. Like drawing or sculptures or... Technically music is also art. Anything creative I would define as art for games. Oh, that's interesting. Are you selling it as well? Or are you making your own game?
The day that a bunch of intranet
or for friends? I don't know.
And extranets came together to become one big unified internet.
Yeah.
Now that the internet was more robust and reliable than ever,
I'm in a group.
it was time to start
so
making
it's like
it easier to use. What if instead of
small group, I did my own game? Okay, that's nice. I know how complex it can get, and I know how far you are with your game, but as someone who worked in a big gaming company in the past, I can give you the advice that if you think you're gonna make your programming will be done in 1 year, then plan 2 years. That's the general advice. I always plan at least double the time because it's gonna take a long time. And if it's going good, if you are in the timeline and everything gets finished in time, then it's even better because then you have a lot of time for marketing. You can prepare marketing, you can write to people and stuff like that, and you don't have your brain going crazy, crunching hours. But I'm working with Marvel Rivals now. Oh, nice. Wait, so you are with NetEase then? Didn't they fire a lot of people? I'm working with NetEase as well, but I'm working as like a influencer manager. And NetEase is one of my clients. Which is kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Yeah. But that's nice. That's nice to see maybe familiar people here.
Of typing in a bunch of numbers to access a server, you could just type in something easy to remember, like a name. Head of the Network Information Center, Elizabeth Feinler, was in charge of documenting pretty much everything about ARPANET and essentially created a phone book.
What the hell is that?
In charge of documenting pretty much
Elizabeth, what is that? What is this? What are you doing?
About ARPANET.
What the hell? Why did she cut it like that?
And essentially created a phone book.
A phone book? Why?
Listing the name of a server and its numerical address.
Oh, a book with all the IP addresses. Okay. It's not cut. It's printed. Oh, okay, so they come out like that. Okay. Okay. Interesting.
At first, these were basically just decimal numbers, but when IP addresses came along, they turned into, well, IP addresses, the format we recognize today. The phone book was called hosts.txt, and
wait, but this still exists today? At least those files, they exist today.
each computer on the network would automatically have access to it. Feinler suggested that the names should be created based on the physical location of the computer. So .com for commercial, .gov for government, .net for network, and so on. So instead of typing a long IP address, you could just type in example.com.
And this is how domains were born. The HTTP protocol. Wait, no. HTTP P already stands for protocol. What is the full name? H? I don't know. TT? I don't know as well. And P was protocol. What was the rest? I don't remember. Well,
Feinler and her team had created the host naming.
Wait, no, this is something else. Wait, HTTP host transfer something protocol. I don't know. Host naming registry.
And the Who Is protocol. The problem though is that this phone book had to be updated manually.
Oh damn, the poor lady.
If you wanted your domain added to the registry, you
have to call them.
To call Feinler's support line on the phone and have her put it in for you. As the internet grew and
wait, but was it no, it was probably not free.
More domains were registered, this would become impractical, and this one file would get too big. Paul Markapetris would build on.
But some people still call things host txts. In where did I see it? No, it was. I think it was on servers. But I'm not sure if it was on every server. Well, whatever.
On top of Feinler's system and come up with the domain name system.
DNS.
Instead of a single host.txt directory, you now had basically a bunch of host.txt directories.
Okay, what do we have? DNS Vizora, Ryuwu, top level domain. Okay, those are just the servers. Okay.
All on different machines called DNS servers. And these would all form their own network. And all the other networks would connect to that network. And any changes to these directories would now be done automatically. You could argue that Feinler and Markapetris are hugely responsible for why the internet is so user-friendly today.
Thank you.
Time, more networks around the world would form and become part of the internet. The pie was getting bigger, but ARPANET's slice wasn't growing. It was becoming more outdated and less influential. And by 1989 would be decommissioned.
That's quite a time difference. So they went from a local network to kind of a really big, almost international network in 16 years. Was it 73? I think it was 73. So it took 16 years for them to establish that.
Commissioned entirely. But the rest of the internet was still there and only continued to grow. And as computers got more personal, more people could use it.
And then that's where the PC came in.
No longer limiting it to just researchers and scientists. It was now time for the internet to get even simpler.
Yeah.
An employee working for the Swiss nuclear research facility.
What? CERN? They are involved in this? We have to call a mad scientist right now.
Was frustrated at how complicated it was to share data.
We have to call a mad scientist.
Even having to walk up to
call him right
to see
now.
Which files they had on their computer. Then he had an idea. What if there was a program where, rather than constantly logging into terminals, you could share information with just the click of a button? This employee was named Tim Berners-Lee, and he then turned his next computer into a server.
Wait, this already looks a lot like PCs today. A lot. Okay, what does he have there? This machine is... What? This machine is a user. Do not power. 20 WN. Wait, what? What is 20 WN? What's that?
Which hosted a program he called the World Wide Web, featuring new technologies such as HTTP and HTML.
Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Okay, so it's not... Wait. So it's not host. Okay, so it's not host. Okay, we got half of the name correct.
Data could now be shared in the form of web pages
containing
hyperlinks.
The old websites.
The very first website is made public in 1991,
nice.
Making information more unified than ever. The World Wide Web could be accessed on the internet through web browsers such as Nexus, Link.
Do they still exist? Wait. Wait, CERN, Nexus, download. Does it still exist? What? CERN Nexus. To download Nexus for the CERN environment, you should use the Nexus CERN operator, which is available on GitLab. So it does still exist. Wait, is it this one? APB. Dockerfile. Oh, it's no longer active. Wait, what? 6 months ago. Ham operator. Okay. Wait, but this is not this sounds more like an operational network than or like a server network, not a browser. This doesn't sound like a browser. CERN would... What? Wait, is this for employees? Where did I land right now? Where am I? Yeah. But this sounds like for employees, not for me. I just wanted to download the CERN browser. Wait. Nexus browser download. Rebuild. What the hell? Where are we right now? CERN 2019 World Wide Web rebuild. Rebuilding of the original Next web browser. Oh, so it doesn't... What? When I tried to download it, it's not working. Okay, probably it's not there anymore. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. So Oh, wait, timeline? What are those links? Whoa! Calm down. Inside the codes. Oh, so it's like a website to show the history. Where can I download? CERN. I will go on the website now. Hello. What? Hello, Nexus. Jim Bolton. Okay, this is... Is this CERN? What the hell is going on here? What? Latest blog post. But this is the opposite. Wait, no. The last post was 6 years ago. Accessing the line mode browser. What the hell? I want to download. Let me download. Want to get involved? Email us. They even have a Twitter account. What the hell is that? HTTP info CERN CH. Yeah, because it's in Switzerland. Home of the first website. Browse the first website. Yeah, get me there. I wanna have the full experience. Okay, so this is the first website. World Wide Web. What can I do here? Mailing list. Give me a mailing list. Not found. What? I got scammed. Okay. Bye, Nexus. You were great.
And the most popular, Mosaic.
Mosaic.
Al Gore was amazed at this growing internet technology,
Yeah.
calling it an information superhighway,
Yeah.
and wanted to give it as much of a platform as possible. The Gore Bill of 1991 helped provide internet access to children in public schools and even local libraries.
Okay.
As the audience for the internet grew, companies saw a new market for profit. Internet service providers were popping up left and right. They give
That's
you a
where
modem,
they
you hook
come
it up to your phone
from.
line and
Wait.
computer, and
Prodigy is a internet service provider? Weren't they making desktops or something like that?
were popping up left and right. They give
Or
you
am
a
I
modem,
stupid?
you hook
Maybe
it
I'm
up to your phone
stupid.
line and computer, and boom.
Maybe
you
they
have
did
internet.
both. They
Just
were
make
like,
sure no
oh, if you have this PC, you have the best internet, or maybe they get a discount. This would be really smart, actually, you know? If you are an internet company and a computer company, you could be like, if you use our internet with this PC and you can prove it, you get, I don't know, 10% off your internet bill. This would be mastermind. Why did no one do this? Did someone do this?
one in your house needs to use the phone. But since there's a lot of ambiguity in web browsing, charging people long distance for internet usage became less practical. I mean, when you called someone, at least you knew where they were located because of area codes.
Yeah.
For the average user, locating where a website is being hosted is a lot more difficult.
Yeah.
Unexpectedly charging people hundreds of dollars per month for going online was scaring away business.
Yeah.
Until one company decided to abandon the old landline billing system and charge users the same amount every month, like a subscription service, at an affordable price.
Nice.
This company was called America Online and would dominate ISPs throughout the 1990s.
Wait, what
Major
happened to
changes
them
would be made to
afterwards?
Mosaic to improve speed and add support for things like images.
Yeah.
The name would be changed to Netscape Navigator, becoming
Okay.
the gold standard for web browsing. Until Internet Explorer came bundled with copies of Windows 95 free of
there
charge,
it is.
Netscape would slowly fade into complete
No.
obscurity before rebranding again into Mozilla Firefox.
What? What a comeback. And right now Mozilla Firefox is one of the few, if not the only browser, which is open source and it's not using the Chromium, how do you say it? Frame? No, what was the name? But yeah, like Chromium. They are not using Chromium. Everything else is using the freaking Chrome, basically. Even if you don't have Chrome. If you have Opera, for example, you are technically still using Chrome because it's the same engine. Let's call it an engine. It's the same engine. So even if you have Opera, it doesn't matter if you have Opera or even Microsoft Edge is using the same by now. Like, doesn't freaking matter. You can have your favorite browser. They are still running. They all are running on Google Chrome technically. So technically, Google Chrome is the best if you have one of these. Theoretically. Yeah. But then there's Mozilla Firefox, who is fighting back from the monopoly. They're fighting back. Yeah. And that's one of the few reasons why, for example, a lot of reaction channels will probably know that, but if you record, for example, Netflix or specific other websites where it's not free to, you know, watch a show, but you full screen will become black. Like in the recording, they will not be able to see what you are watching. Meanwhile, on Mozilla, you can do it because it's not running on the same thing, which is really cool. That's how I can, you know, make my serious reactions. I don't have to download everything. I can go to Mozilla and then I just press record. Yeah. Which is way easier and saves me a lot of space. Yeah.
By 1997, over 70 million people would be online.
Nice.
Much like those who worked on the ARPANET and other networks of the time, everyone began contributing their own brilliant ideas
the
to this
first image
decentralized
seen
structure.
online, 1992. The first video live stream? Wait, who did the first video live stream and what was it? How long was it? And what was shown? I'm actually interested what it is. First banner ad. Oh no. Online purchase? A Sting CD. Java is released. Damn.
And the World Wide Web
Flash is
only got
released.
started.
No, Flash died. The first internet meme. Baby Shasha. What is Baby Shasha? What is that? Baby Shasha. Images. What is what am I looking at? The heck?
Stronger. Eventually, people adopted faster. The World Wide Web only got
The first Skype call, 2003.
stronger. Eventually,
So many names that are gone. Skype, Flash. Wait, YouTube is still there.
people adopted faster Ethernet connections, and then someone came up with the brilliant idea to transmit the internet over radio waves. Building off the ideas of actress and scientist Hedy Lamarr, Wi-Fi was born.
Wi-Fi.
And now we're here, all because
There we
America
go.
got jealous of the Russians. So who invented the internet? Well, we all did.
I did.
And yes, Mr. Gore, that even includes you. The US government took the initiative, but everyone else followed. The internet, by its very definition, is just us joining together. And every day, new people are finding new ways to keep that bond stronger and more intimate. By staying online, we are contributing our own ideas and thoughts to the world, and in turn, adding our own piece to this huge and still incomplete puzzle.
Nice.
So go ahead and keep creating, and help make the internet a better place.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, it was all Willy Wonka.
Oh, what?
A special congratulations to Rubber Brick for winning the
a sponsorship.
Brilliant contest. They said that Brilliant's computer science course helped
never
them
mind.
with making logical
It's not a
decisions in
sponsorship.
coding and also with just problem solving in everyday life.
Thank
Love
you,
to hear it,
Rubber
and I'm
Brick.
glad you were able to get something so valuable out of the course.
Nice.
Thank you so much for watching. If you
Thank
enjoyed
you
this
for the video.
please subscribe and click the notification bell.
Forgotten
so that
website of the night. Oh no, I should have taken this in as well.
Never miss a future video.
Damn it. Well, whatever. Another time. Because now we will watch how advertisers ruined a good idea. How did they do it? What did I do? What did I do actually? What did I do? For real. Okay, let's see what's going on there.
Cookies. You hear about
Cookies?
them all the
I
time.
like cookies.
Almost every website you go to is using them.
Oh,
but
yeah,
a majority
those
of us
cookies.
don't know what they are. When I made my video overviewing data collection and data breaches, I mentioned that cookies are little bits of information that are collected about you.
Yeah.
But when I got really deep into the research for this video, I realized how little I actually knew.
Oh,
Oh my god,
Damn.
these things are heavy. To be able to fully understand these cookies, we need to go back to their origin. This
Okay.
story starts in April of 1993. CERN had just
it's them again. They are back. They are back. They made the first browser and they also made the first cookie. Interesting.
announced that the World Wide Web would be freely available for
Oh, okay. Never mind.
the world to use. They had been working on it since 1989 and felt that it was important enough to make sure that anyone could use it.
Yeah.
CERN had prioritized that any system would be able to use it, calling it a Universal Linked Information System.
Where's the mad
World Wide Web had a
scientist?
really
Where
neat
we
advantage
need
to it
him?
that other internet
Where is
protocols
he?
at the time didn't. It could be seen outside of a command
Oh.
line, and it could even have pictures. To view
Yeah,
these new
nice.
web pages, a web browser needed to be used, and at the beginning, there was only Mosaic. Now again,
That's wrong. That's wrong. It's Nexus. Nexus. We just learned about this. It's Nexus. Nexus.
this is the first of its kind, so it was not
No,
widely
it was
adopted
not. It was the third one.
first. There were
Stop
several
lying to
reasons for
me.
this, most being its usability. It was
Stop
known to be
lying.
rather complex,
Why you are a
both from
liar?
a programming
Why?
perspective and from a user perspective. The language that was used for the World Wide Web was HTML,
Yeah.
which was still being adapted for mainstream use from CERN. In time,
They are
some people would
everywhere.
come together with the goal of creating a new web browser, one that would be better and easier to
And what are they doing now? They are creating freaking black holes in their lab. They are the crazy. They are the real mad scientists.
use than Mosaic. They had the intention of making sure that it was also freely available for the public. Mosaic was also free, but there was certainly a trend of companies that were taking advantage of other internet protocols. Services like AOL and MSN
Yeah.
would charge a subscription to be able to
MSN? Wait. That's the old logo? This looks awful. I only remember the logo with the butterfly or whatever it was. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe they never changed it. I mean, they don't exist anymore as well. What? What is this? Document title. Sounds like some things never change. Document URL. HTTP. I could not find this website.com/bad guys. Wait, does this exist? Does this website exist? Wait, let me check it. Where is my... There. I'm gonna check this now. HTTP to... What was it again? I could not find this website.com/bad guys. Okay. Let me open another tab. I will put it there. I cannot believe this. I got rickrolled. What? I got rickrolled. It just keeps going. And this video started, of course I own this domain. Cookie location 5 out of 7. Wait, what? There are multiple ones of these? There are multiple Rickworlds? Curiosity killed the cat, you know. How you found all the hidden links? I cannot believe I got reward. That's my comment. What the hell? Is it still going? What's at the end? Is something else happening? No. Oh. It's just... Okay. Nothing else happens. I cannot believe this. What the hell?
Access internet-enabled features, such as playing games online. They would also charge a hosting
Why
fee.
did you do that?
So both users
Why?
and companies using AOL or MSN were getting charged. And AOL and MSN really liked that. Back in 1993, though, neither AOL or MSN had said if they were going to jump on the World Wide Web, giving this team a chance to set things right from the start. In April of 1994,
Okay, this time it's empty. Wait. No, it's something else. Welcome. If I go there, where I get Rick Ward again? Okay, wait. Let me check. So what is it this time? This time it's HTTP homemcom.com home welcome HTML. Why is it a HTML file? Okay. Let me put this here, and this time I'm gonna share it right away. Oh! Oh, wait, this looks actually cool. Welcome to Netscape. You have just embarked on a journey across the internet. Wait, this is actually cool. This time we didn't get Wigward. Exploring the internet. Oh, this looks cool. Even though it's all white. Where's the dark mode?
Corporation, and they got right to work. The sixth person to be hired at this new company was Lou Montulli, who will be very important in this story.
Wait, this is the same link as before, but a little bit different. Wait a minute. Let me put this over here. And this time it's L-O-U. Wait, like that. Low. Oh no, wait, I made it wrong. I could not find this website. Okay. I could not find... Oh. Yeah, but this time it's low. Whatever that means. Is it a big word?
Lou was young, just fresh out of
Let's just
college.
continue.
One of
Let's
his
just
first big
continue.
breakthroughs at the Mosaic
Nothing happened
Communications
here.
Corporation-
Nothing.
Man, they gotta get a better name for that. Was his idea of a persistent client-state object, as
No.
he called it.
I will not click on this link this time. Stop it. I have enough of this.
Up to this point, when you visited a web page, it couldn't
Dude
remember
Simulator.
who you were. Every page you visited was treated as the first and only time you had ever been there. This made navigating the web very limiting.
Yeah.
For example, let's say you were trying to buy something online,
I want...
but you wanted to continue to shop around and maybe buy a second item. As
Yeah.
it was,
Oh,
when
you
went
can
to
only
look
buy
at the
one at a
second item,
time.
The website had already forgotten you had looked at something else and assumed you just didn't want to buy it.
Damn.
Now, it's worth noting that this kind of situation had not occurred up to this point. Lou and the team were trying to think ahead because they knew that it was only a matter of time before people tried to sell things on the World Wide Web. Plus,
So
they had a little
that's
history
what
to assume this was true,
happened.
as shopping had already existed with other internet protocols.
So
So
they
how could you make a website
store
remember you?
the
first thought was
information
to
on your
track the user's
PC.
connection, but this came with a pretty big flaw. When you visit a website, it shows the IP address of who is connecting,
Yeah.
which is enough to know that someone from, say, Denver, Colorado is connecting to your website.
Yeah.
If another person from Denver connected, the website couldn't determine if it was you or someone else. This wouldn't
Oh.
work as it wasn't specific enough to know if it's the same individual computer or not. So, Lou's big breakthrough idea was to put a small text file on the user's computer through the web browser. That file then could be looked at
Ah, that's why it's so many weird letters. Okay, this makes sense.
by the website in the future and see what the information was. A huge advantage to this is that it is stored on the user's computer, meaning it could just be controlled by the user. Don't want a website to remember you anymore? Just delete the file, and you'll be treated as a stranger the next time you visit the webpage on that website.
Yeah.
As far as how it could handle shopping, When you add a new item to your cart, it'll either update that text file or it'll just generate a new one, but it will list out the items in your cart.
Yes.
That way, if you plan on buying those items, but you want to wait a few days, when you come back to the website, it'll remember all those items. No account needed. Pretty neat, right?
Yes,
This
yes,
could even
yes,
contain
yes.
information about you, like your name or your shipping address, but you would have to provide that information first. Again, it was always a priority that you, as the user, have total control to delete anything at any time.
Yeah,
As
that's
this
good.
technology
That's good.
developed, the name
I will
changed
not click
from
on those links.
persistent client state object
I will not-
to just cookie. The
I
name
will not
came
get
from,
fooled
as Lou
again.
describes it, the term magic cookies, which he
Okay.
thought he got from a textbook from his college days, though he later said that he couldn't actually find that reference. He realized during the development that this could be abused. You see, the advertising industry was already a very big deal. Banner ads were already making their way into websites,
Oh
and they were
no.
already becoming one of the biggest revenue streams for the World Wide Web. Lou and
Damn.
the team knew that if advertisers got their hands on all that data, they could use it to track people. So they started building in restrictions to avoid that. One of the most notable
Track
restrictions
them?
they added was
Oh.
limits to who could access cookies on your computer. They
Yeah.
set it up so that cookies could not be accessed by anyone other than the website that created it. And
so
even
they were
allowed for
able to
cookies
see
be
which
automatically
website you are
forgotten after a certain
browsing
period
on.
of time, when it made sense.
Well, that's useful
They really
information.
wanted to make sure that this made the web a better experience without crossing the line of privacy.
Yeah.
As development continued, their plan was to have the cookie feature in the first beta release of their web browser called Mosaic Netscape.
Hmm. Oh, that's very
Meanwhile,
rare.
In August of 1994, a fellow by
it's
the
the
name of
other
Phil
website.
Brandenburger had a mighty need for
Which is not a
staying.
freaking Rick Roy.
Let me explain. He was the first person to use the World Wide Web to make a purchase using the original Mosaic browser. This was the first sale as we think of it today.
Really?
With entering a credit card number and everything. But he could only buy one thing.
That's
Remember,
fine.
the
What did he
invention of the
buy?
cookie hasn't
Oh, a
been
CD,
released yet.
right? Yeah.
That's just how things worked. So, what did he decide to buy in this historic moment?
A CD.
He bought this CD,
Yeah.
Song Summoner's Tales by Sting. This was such a big deal that there was even an article written about it the following day by the New York Times.
That's a good promotion.
This made people start thinking, maybe this World Wide Web thing could catch on. E-commerce could be a very big deal.
Yeah.
The following month,
Who would
the
have
first
guessed?
beta version of Mosaic
Oh,
Netscape
boy.
was made available to the public. And it had the functionality
Wait, but who bought it? Who bought it? Who has the honor of being the first
of using cookies.
the
The
first
only
shopping
website to use it initially
addict?
was their own, just to see how many people revisited it.
Hmm.
And with the success of the beta, in November of 1994, the name of the browser and the company were changed to Netscape Navigator and Netscape Communications,
Netscape.
respectively. And the Netscape Navigator was released to the public for free.
Oh.
Now, this was a big celebratory moment, but there were some concerns still with the cookie. At
Hmm.
that time, there were no standards regarding how websites should use it. Sure, there were some
do you
technical
mean?
restrictions, like with websites not being able to see other websites' cookies,
Yeah.
but they still needed to spell everything out for developers. In
Okay.
April of 1995, the process of standardizing the cookie began.
Okay, I
The
see
popularity
what's
of the
going
browser had
on
been doing
here. I
quite
see
well,
where
but
it's
they felt
going.
the time was on their side. The people that were working on these standards had lots of other responsibilities as well. So while it was a priority, it was not the highest one at all times.
Yeah.
While they worked on
Until
that, the other people using the World Wide Web
until some companies probably started investing into it.
saw the potential. They agreed that e-commerce, in fact, was a big deal, and some notable websites popped up during this time.
Hotwired.
GeoCities,
To this day
Amazon,
exists.
eBay,
Oh.
and even a hand popped up during this
Wait,
time.
wait. GeoCities? I don't know
Amazon.
that. Amazon Books. They were selling books. Wait, what does it say? Earth's biggest bookstore. They were selling books in the beginning. 1 million titles, consistently low prices. If you explore just one thing, make it a personal notification service. But we think it's really cool. I'll check out what our customers are saying about us. Wait, this is already pretty much Amazon. User reviews, notifications. What is that? Spotlight, January 16th. These are books we love. Offered at Amazon.com, low prices. The spotlight moves every day, so please come often. It's funny how they still have kind of the same features on the website. Interesting. But what is that in the corner? What the hell is this? The red arrow or whatever that is.
eBay, and even a
What? Wait.
popped up during this time. GeoCities,
eBay?
Amazon, eBay.
Pathfinder. What is that? What is that? What the hell is this? Yeah, I would go off this website immediately. I would have no clue what's going on over there.
And even a handful of
Pardon my icons. What?
search engines had all been released after
Microsoft?
Netscape and Amazon, eBay, and even a handful of search engines
Welcome to Microsoft Worldwide Web Server. Where do you want to go today? If your browser doesn't support images, we have a text menu as well. What? Look at that. They have a sun. They have some cool things going on there. Knowledge base. Send us your feedback. Windows news. Back office in Windows NT. Back office. Okay, what's new? They already had a change log. What the hell? Go fair Microsoft.com. Does it still exist? Wait, let me check. Let's check. Wait, how do you write that? Go fair. Is there a dot? Yeah. Dot Microsoft.com. It's Microsoft.com, so I should not get Rickworld, right? Technically, I should not get Rickworld. No, it doesn't exist anymore. NX domain. Oh, they haven't claimed it. They deleted the page. Or made it non-accessible. Did I write it correctly? Go fair. Microsoft.com. Microsoft.com. Ah, damn it. It doesn't exist anymore.
had all been released after Netscape Navigator 1.0.
Damn. Whoa!
What the heck is going on?
Yeah, what the heck was that? Jump scare.
Stupid Windows is why I use Linux.
Oh my god. This is so old.
In October of 1995, Microsoft released their own web browser.
My computer network neighborhood. Wait, so you were able to check with your neighbors in a network? Really? This is crazy. That's crazy. Inbox? Recycle bin? What is the inbox? What? Do you have your... I think back then they called it live.com. The internet, the Microsoft network, my briefcase, online services. This is crazy.
Internet Explorer, which supported cookies as well.
Yeah.
Microsoft also released Front Page, a website creation application for Windows 95.
Okay.
In December,
Oh.
Adobe joined the party and released
So everyone, but was it free? Probably
a
not.
similar website creation tool that allowed
Like
you to
the
make
que-
websites
like if you
without
want to
even
have a
needing
website.
to know HTML. Things were picking up a lot of steam
Yeah.
very quickly, and even the team at Netscape had been
Could have been. Like maybe they were like, okay, yeah, but you have to host it yourself on your thing. So you get a domain for free, and whenever your PC is offline, you just cannot connect to the website.
busy with updates of their own,
Could
releasing
be.
Netscape
I don't know.
Navigator 2.0. Progress
Could
on the
be.
standards for the cookie had been put on the back burner. I mean, they had to, given the speed at which things were evolving. That changed, however, in December of 1995, when Cohen
95.
Holtman, a Dutch computer
Wait,
scientist,
that's the same year.
had sent out a notice to the Netscape team that there was an exploit with cookies that could be wildly problematic for privacy.
Okay.
Here's what he found. Let's say we have two different websites,
Yeah.
website A and website B.
Yeah.
Website A really wants to use an image that is hosted on website B. So website A asks for a direct link to that image. When website B provides it, it is now technically contained within website A. What this means is that
Okay, so website B will also get the cookie of website A. And technically, You could make fake websites and collect their information or stuff like that.
Website B can place its own cookie within the website A domain, even if you've never been to website B. This meant that if a group of websites got together, they could share these files with each other, making a massive network of tracking. If they had 10 websites sharing all of these files, if you visited just one of these sites, all 10 would have cookies on your computer. Or worse yet, let's say you have 10 websites that all have ads from the same ad company. That ad company now has access to when you visit any of these websites, how long you visit for, what items you're looking at, what items you leave in your cart, what
information
this could be really
expensive.
For privacy. Cohen added,
there's a reason why people sell you information online. Like your browsing data.
Someone is bound to try this trick, and it will, when discovered, generate a lot of bad publicity for the whole web.
Yeah.
Shortly after, in February of 1996,
shortly after, this is a freaking year.
An article in the Financial Times was published, written by Tim Jackson. The article was strangely ahead of its time, going on to describe much of what we've already learned in this video. I've linked it in the description if you want to read the whole thing. But essentially, this was the first time that the public had been made aware of the cookie, and its first debut was calling it out as a bit of a privacy nightmare. And to the credit of the author, Tim, he was absolutely right. But the worst was yet to be realized.
Why?
You see, while Cohen was presenting his concerns and Tim was writing this article, internet advertising companies like DoubleClick and Engage were already very aware of this exploit. And they were hard at work to take advantage of it. By the time this article had come out, they had amassed banner ads across thousands of different websites, all sharing a common cookie. This process would soon be given a name: third-party cookies. And it was the exact privacy nightmare that everyone was worried about. The article lit a fire under the Netscape team to finish the standards as soon as possible.
But this still exists today, no?
After the article's release, they found out that DoubleClick and Engage had been pushing out third-party cookies very aggressively. This discovery forced the team to make a choice. Since cookies and third-party cookies were a functionality of the web browser, and given that Netscape Navigator was the most popular web browser of that time, they were presented with an opportunity to do something about the third-party cookies. There were 3 options that they came up with. Option 1, do nothing.
That's great.
Turn a blind eye to the use of third-party cookies and say that it's out of their control.
That's what I do every day, you know? I see the issue, and then I'm like, it is what it is. Whatever. Nah, of course not. I try my best to resolve it, but sometimes I wish I would have done nothing.
This option would not sit well with most of the team, so they looked towards option 2, which was to block functionality of third-party cookies in Netscape Navigator. This one seems like a really solid option, as it would solve the privacy concerns, right? Well, Lou and the Netscape team took this entire situation very seriously, and they thought through all of the angles. Let's look at some of the pros and cons of this option. The biggest pro is something we just mentioned.
Privacy.
It would solve the problem of third-party cookies in Netscape Navigator. However, the cons add up pretty quickly. First off, Netscape Navigator might not be the most popular web browser forever, and turning it off in this browser wouldn't force other web browsers to do the same. Second, advertising was...
Yeah, but it would be a good advertisement for your browser. You could say, in this browser you have privacy. The others are not doing it. We have privacy. And that way, you will force the other browsers to adapt as well, because their users are coming to your browser because you have the better privacy. At least that's my theory. I don't know.
It's one of the biggest sources of revenue on the internet already. And whether they liked it or not, it wouldn't go anywhere if they turned it on or off. In fact, those thousands of websites that had banner ads would lose revenue, preventing them from being able to continue running those sites in a lot of cases.
Okay.
Third, and probably worst,
But you can still download the image, put a link to the advertisement on it, and then if they click on it, they will still get there. Like instead, it's like YouTube, like YouTube. Instead of letting them display random ads on your website, you just go directly with them and show the ads without having some weird cookies there.
Genie was already out of the bottle. If they turned off the feature, advertisers would still be aware that this kind of tracking technology was possible, and they might be inspired to do something far worse.
Like what?
As Lou said, better the devil you know than the devil you don't. Remember,
What?
cookies still had the advantage of allowing users to delete them if they so wished.
Yeah.
If they upset the advertisers, they might be inspired to make something that users can't control at all, which would be a
What?
much worse situation.
Oh.
And lastly, the World Wide Web was still uncertain in its future. Internet protocols had been coming and going rapidly since the internet's inception.
Yeah.
And the team recognized that by allowing people to make money on the World Wide Web, it was more likely to allow it to continue through the future. The World Wide Web was super important to these guys, as it was actually free and open for anyone to use it.
Nice.
And they really wanted to make sure that giants like AOL and MSN couldn't rip people off like they had been for all the other protocols. So, given the weight against option 2, they looked towards their final option.
What?
Give users the choice. This would give people the power to choose if they wanted to be tracked or not. But even this
That's
came with its
smart.
own
Yeah,
decisions.
that's smart.
Will third-party cookies be allowed by default, or will they be disallowed by default? The power of the default was already very known at this
And
point.
this still
Microsoft's Internet
exists
Explorer was
today.
the default browser of Windows 95,
It still
and was
exists
already
today.
the second most popular web browser and was quickly coming to surpass Netscape Navigator. In fact,
Wait, what?
that action with Web
Wait.
Explorer was the default browser of Windows 95, already very known at this point.
Yeah.
Microsoft's Internet Explorer was the default browser of Windows 95
Yeah.
and was already the second most popular web browser and was quickly coming to surpass Netscape Navigator. In
Yeah.
fact, that action would eventually get Microsoft in a lot of legal trouble, but that's a story for another day. So,
Yeah, I
given the
mean,
weight of the
installing it
concerns
on
from option 2,
every
they
machine
decided
is
to allow
crazy.
third-party cookies by default and allow users to turn it off as they wished. I really can't emphasize enough how insightful this team was. Despite being
Yeah,
a
we
group
still
of
use
people
it
mostly
like
in
that
their
today.
20s, like, these were society-changing decisions that were put onto these people. I don't know about you, but I was kind of a dunce in my 20s. So all I'm saying is that it was an impressive amount of insight. And so, they decided to keep third-party cookies on by default in Netscape, but they allowed people to turn it off. In
That's nice.
1997, the standards were published, which heavily discouraged the practice of using third-party cookies. This was also the year that Netscape open-sourced their code and created a brand new nonprofit foundation called the Mozilla Foundation. The word Mozilla is
Oh! Oh my god! Right, they changed the name. I already got into this in the other video, but support them. They are good
actually a reference
guys.
back to when Netscape was being developed. It means Mosaic Killer. They even had a goofy mascot and everything.
What is
Mozilla
that?
was the unofficial name
Why
of
is
the
there a
browser before
dinosaur?
it got its official Netscape
Oh,
name. The
Godzilla,
following
but
year,
it's a dinosaur.
AOL bought Netscape for
Okay.
$10 billion in 1998
What?
money. That's about $20 billion today, or about half of Twitter. This acquisition upset some of the Netscape team.
They bought half
and they
of
would leave
Twitter.
to make a new
Crazy.
web browser under the Mozilla Foundation, Firefox. Shortly after that, AOL ceased production of the Netscape Navigator and laid off the remaining Netscape team. It's wild
Okay.
to me that all of what we just learned, the creation of Netscape, the invention of the cookie, the exploitation of the cookie, and the death of Netscape
Yeah.
all occurred within a 4-year window.
Yeah,
I
that's...
guess tech has always moved quickly.
Yeah, it did.
Now, there's one other thing that we need to discuss.
It still does. What does he do? Nice.
Remember how I mentioned that third-party cookies are the devil we know?
Yeah.
Well, advertisers eventually created the devil we don't know, and it
What?
took much longer to come to fruition. Everything we've
Okay.
learned about up to this point has had complete control by the users, and while not all users cared what's being collected or clear anything at all, it did at least have the capability. This
Yeah.
new thing, though, it's completely outside of any user's control. Fingerprinting is the actual bad guy here. It's
Fingerprinting.
data that's being collected about you that you don't have a choice in at all. If you do figure out how to prevent that data from being collected, it is still able to identify you in a way,
Yeah.
because most people don't try to prevent it. It's like wearing a ski mask to block your face. You're still there, they just can't see your face.
but they
The
might
data
know who
collected
you
here
are.
is actually something
Yeah.
I misunderstood when I made the original data video. This website shows all the things that are collected about you. I
Yeah.
wrapped that all into the context of cookies.
Wait, what? I want to check this website actually out. Not because I want to be something to be deleted, but I want to know what is known about me, to be honest. I want to know, I want to find out, but not here, not on the channel, of course.
that are in that video. But I was wrong. That was
Hey.
fingerprinting data. It's tracking things like the device you're on, the
Yeah.
location of your device, the types of cameras you have, how many microphones you have, how
Yeah.
big your screen
Yeah, what keyboard you use.
is, how big the window of the page you're looking at is, your web browsing history.
Yeah, this is
whether
the
you're
most
using a
important one.
VPN or not, what browser extensions you have, how much storage you have on your device, even how much battery is remaining, and
Damn.
more. And again, even if you figure out how to turn off that tracking, it will still identify that you aren't contributing to the tracking. I
Yeah.
don't have many answers for fingerprinting, unfortunately. It's a topic of conversation that I'm still struggling to wrap my head around.
What could you do about it technically? Let me think. I mean, you can reset your PC every single day, or every time you open a new website, but that's not practical. It's definitely not. Oh, actually, you could. Yeah, no, you can use a virtual machine, no? Technically. And use a new one every time.
I do know that some web browsers try to mitigate the impacts of it by either making you blend in with the crowd, where others just randomize all the data. There are also some extensions that can help minimize things, but again,
Really?
that sort of can still be traced to some degree. I have some resources in the description that can help you figure out how bad your fingerprint is or not. However,
What? Let's check it out. Oh my god. Resources. Fingerprinting. Wait, there are a lot of them. I will probably go on them. I want to find out. I want to find out how much I can find out about me.
I don't want to end this video on the dreadful note of fingerprinting. Looking back at how optimistic these guys were when building out the tools that would shape the World Wide Web was honestly inspiring. And
Yeah,
it reminded me
good
of a
guys.
very important fact. Even today, despite these trackers existing on all big platforms, the internet is open to anyone to make anything. And
yeah,
a lot of that is thanks
kind
to
of.
those guys at Netscape for making the cookie.
Thank you, Netscape.
Websites
Thank you,
don't have to have
Mozilla.
cookies,
Thank you.
Nor do they have to contribute towards fingerprinting. I know that things online today feel like they're all just a small handful of giant corporations ruling over everything, like Google, Meta, and so on.
Yeah, that's what I mentioned with the browsers. That's why you support Firefox, because they are one of the few not in Chromium. Don't let it be a full monopoly. Don't let it be like that.
Those services are built on an open standard. You don't have to comply. You can make whatever the heck you want.
Exactly.
Do you wish YouTube had fun channel backgrounds again?
This was so nice. This was so nice. Oh, I love those. That was when your channel still had spirit. It had spirit. You had your own custom background on your channel. The full channel was... Right now you have like a banner. Back then you were able to customize everything. You had a custom background. You were able to change the colors of the buttons. You were able to use freaking HTML on your channel to make it a little bit more fancy. This was crazy. This was crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
Website with backgrounds and embed your videos on that website. Do you wish forums were mainstream again? Go make one. For my website, I prioritized one thing.
Let's make a new
I want it to
YouTube.
be how I want
Let's
it to be.
go.
It's janky, sure,
what?
but it's mine.
What's...
And I'm thrilled that people have found value within it. Whether it's the forum and people who love sharing pictures of frogs,
Frogs,
or
yeah.
the privacy
It's
visualizers
Wednesday,
that
my
got way
dude.
more attention than I ever anticipated.
It is
I'm not a
Wednesday.
fan of tracking, so my website
But
has
it's
no
not,
cookies.
but-
And I don't put ads on my site as well, because I think that stuff sucks to look at. So I don't bother to put it there. And you know what's cool? There are actual companies that are following this philosophy of rejecting surveillance capitalism.
Nice.
There's a great article someone shared on the forum recently with the president of Signal, which is a privacy-focused messaging.
I use that. Yeah, it's like Telegram basically, but safer. It's like Telegram when it was still cool. It's really useful if you wanna chat with people who are, how to say this without making it sound really weird. To chat with people who are, for example, in China, where things are a little bit more restrictive. Maybe that's a good way of putting it. I don't know.
App. I didn't know it at the time, but Signal is a non-profit organization.
Yeah.
And they, like those Netscape guys back in 1994, are passionate about doing the right thing over the profitable thing. Things certainly can get murky, sure. But Signal has the advantage of knowing what could go wrong, like with what happened to Netscape.
Yes.
And they're not the only ones. Proton, of Proton Mail fame, is also a non-profit.
Yeah, Proton. Yeah, I used them as well. What the heck is going on? Am I the ultimate privacy guy over here? I use the Proton VPN because it's one of the few VPN services which is actually hiding your information. The other people, you can still trace it back, you know. You can still, NordVPN for example, they have their big advertisement. As I love to work with them because they give me money, but technically you can still be traced back. It's not really hidden. Meanwhile, Proton, it's fully hidden. You have no clue who you are talking to. And on top of it, they also have a free VPN, which you can use as much you want. The only downside to it is that you have to connect to a random server, which is currently free. But if you don't care so much about it, you can use it completely free. Whenever you want, however you want. Yeah, I like it. I don't really use it that often, but yeah, sometimes, you know, when you are, how do I explain it? This sounds so sus, but sometimes on websites where they track by IP address for tokens, for example, like which website can I take as example? I hope they are not mad at me. There's a website called YouTube Script.io or something like that. And basically what it does is when you upload a video, you can download the transcript in a TXT file. And I like to do that because sometimes when I work with languages that I don't know for, you know, advertisements, I have no clue what they are saying. So I'm putting the transcript in ChatGPT and ask it to translate it. And then I have it in English. But on this website, I only can use it 25 times in a month. So if I need more, then I'm in trouble. So with Proton, for example, I can, you know, I can go around it. I put on Ignostico mode, the VPN, and then I go crazy. Yeah.
They are equally as focused on privacy.
Yeah.
As dark and sad as things can seem online, just remember.
I think they also have email servers, but I don't use that, to be honest. I never used it. I think, who was it? I think people in the darknet use it a lot. But personally, I never used it. I mean, but I'm also pretty much never in the darknet. I think the last time I went to the darknet was like years ago, because I was interested what's going on. I think it was when the war started. I wanted to just check what's going on over there. But yeah, that's about it.
Remember that there are people doing the right thing, and you're welcome to contribute however you see fit. Make a silly website, or advocate for privacy for those who might not understand it. The World Wide Web was designed...
Did I advertise them? I don't know. Was it a good one? Would you use it?
to be free and open to anyone.
Yeah.
Let's make sure we always remember that.
Yes.
Thank you for watching. And
Thank you for the video.
Please be kind and patient with each other.
Thank you. What is this song? I'm sorry, I don't know if this is... What is he doing? I don't know if it's copyrighted, so I will not continue playing the song. But nice video, really nice video. And also thank you for rickrolling me. I will not forget that. I will keep this video open so I can check the links later. But for now, we will jump over to the third video and the last one for today. And it's I bought every YouTube scam ad. Hello Ghostface, how are you doing today? How's it going? How's your Friday? Are you happy to arrive in the weekend? At the weekend? I don't know. We are now checking out YouTube scam ads. Let's see what this is about. Hopefully it's not about me. I hope it's about those pop-ups that you have sometimes. You know, those weird YouTube ads. Usually it's like some weird mobile game with like... What is it? It's sometimes it's different, but usually it's like a woman or something and something weird is happening. And then they are making their weird sounds, you know, those generic sounds. And then they tell you to download. I don't know, those weird websites. I wonder what he will do, what he will discover.
Unless you're a YouTube Premium member, chances...
I'm YouTube Premium, as you might notice. We haven't watched a single ad in this reaction. But it's nice. I like YouTube Premium, to be honest. I like it. And you can actually... If you have YouTube Premium, you can also support your creators that you like better, because... I don't know if it will change over time, but right now... If someone is watching on YouTube Premium, you are getting paid more as a creator than if someone is watching without YouTube Premium. So if you want to support your creators, it might be better to have YouTube Premium, and you don't get any ads on any video on the platform. That's perfect. I like it. I love it, actually. I've just been learning about the biggest comeback in MLB history by the state I live in. Really? Is your state team your favorite team, or are you not a big fan of it?
are that you've come across an ad before while you're browsing on YouTube.
Yeah, I hate those.
YouTube
Temu. Oh my god. I hate Temu so much. I'm so happy I never bought on their websites. This sounds so wrong. This sounds like I hate China. But I don't. But it's the products, they are just... The majority of the products is just crap. Yeah.
Millions of ads that they serve to their billions of users every single month in the form of pre-rolls, mid-rolls, post-rolls, banners, and even suggested video ads that will...
Our 50 monster girl. What? But yeah, that's those kind of ads. How do they even, you know, you show a little bit of booba, for example, on YouTube, and you instantly get blocked. Meanwhile, you have those things going on the same website. This is crazy. It's so crazy. Yes, my state is my favorite team. Hint about my state, 0-4 MLB win. I have no clue, man. I have no clue. But that's nice. That's nice. So they have a good comeback. Let's see. Maybe they will win this season. I don't know. I'm not a sports guy. I'm sorry. I have no clue. But let's hope they will win this season. Do they call it like that? I don't know.
will sometime pop up unrecommended. But not all ads are created equal. In fact, when you have millions of ads, it's really hard to vet every single one that you allow on YouTube. And so every once in a while, a few YouTube scam ads...
Mr. Beast. Oh yeah, this is my favorite website. lvkdslk45.xyz. Yeah, I go to this website every day. I win $1,000 from Mr. Beast every day. Crazy. Damn. This is crazy. Crazy ad. And I'm pretty sure most people, they don't look at the URL, at the link. They just see Mr. Beast and then they click immediately on get it now. immediately. Yikes. And what those websites are doing, they are basically you go on the website, they get your cookies, and then they sell you data. Either they sell you data from the cookies, or they're gonna hack your social media channels and put another ad on it for, I don't know, Bitcoin or something like that. Yeah, never click on those links. No, never. No, they won't. I even know that. Oh, maybe you don't know. There's others place for a wonder. Ghost face. They always can win. Possibility is there. Technically, every match is 50-50 if they win or not. Yeah. Hello, great stream. Oh, those freaking ads. God dang it. Let me block this guy. Get out of here. Get out of here. Wait. Where's kick? Let me go here. I cannot click on his name. Oh, I deleted it. Okay. Can I ban the words? I banned 1000 already. So they noticed that. Wait. But he's also saying 1000. Why is it not blocked? Okay, let me block $1,000. Maybe this will work. Okay. Hopefully, they will stay away from my stream now. Those freaking scammers. I mean, they have to run endeavors, but that's really it. Well, there's a two-man team. Best of friendos. They are best of friendos. And then they will win, like Yuji Itadori and Todo. They are the dream team. They don't need more. Who knows? Who knows?
End up slipping through the cracks. And so that is what we were interested in today, because I'll be purchasing every single YouTube scam that I come across over the next 5 hours. So whether it's a fake Mr. Beast giveaway or it could be hot singles in your areas.
Bro, don't go to those websites. Don't do it.
I will be clicking on it and I will be purchasing and
don't do this.
At all these scam ads. So without further ado, we got a lot to do, so let's do this. I'm not trying to flex on you guys, but I am a YouTube premium user.
Yeah, me too.
Which means that we have to do this exercise on incognito mode. It's the only way to generate fresh YouTube ads.
Okay, that's fine. That's
so
fine.
We're gonna start. I have cleared all the cookies, so you'll see there's nothing in history.
Okay.
Just clear all watch history. This is what YouTube wants to serve me, and I want to buy scam ads. So let's see what YouTube.
You need 25 good players to win. Nah. You only need one player who knows how to throw, and then everyone else can throw the ball to that player, and then they win.
Would give to a gullible person. So I'm a gullible buyer. Here I go. I have unlimited money. I'm on YouTube.
Or you have 25 average players who know what they are doing and are good enough to make some goals.
I'm the greatest. I don't fall for anything. I'm the best out there. Show me what you got and I will buy it. So let's start with old reliable. Let's go to the trending tab. I mean, these are the videos that YouTube wants to...
Trending. What is trending there? Eternix Slay. Official audio. Eminem. Yeah. College football. Interesting.
Promote. So I have a strategy for this. I think this is the best way to go about this, but we're going to be looking at, so let's go ahead and click on, for instance,
let's go to Mr. Beast.
Gets an apology from Shannon Sharp. So we're going to look at a couple of things. So pre-roll here. So we'll look at the pre-roll ad. And then also we're going to take a look at the recommended feed on the top right, because sometimes the recommended ads can be pretty bad. And then we're also going to look at shorts ultimately. The goal is to get, like, I don't know, I said 5 hours I'll be doing this. Whatever comes first. 5 hours, 25, 30 items, whatever it looks like, because it might be hard to find actual scam ads. So if we don't find it, we'll skip on. This looks all like legit.
So we are looking for scam ads. This doesn't look so much scam. pxg.com on PXG Black Ops. Okay.
I have to go on like entertainment videos. Let's go on like a Mr. Beast video. All right, here's Mr. Beast.
We are actually going to freaking Mr. Beast. Damn.
World's deadliest obstacle course. Okay, what is this? The first descendant, Wega.
That's a game. That's a game. It's probably legit.
Ratis Hoy. I don't know. This could be. What is this?
Why is this in Spanish?
Clicking into it. Oh, okay. It's an actual game, so this is legit. All right. I'm sorry about that. We have Google Workspace.
Yeah, this is Google Workspace.
For business, that still looks to be good.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast just yelling in my ear. Omni Hotels and Resort, not a
Omni Hotels.
scam. There's got to be some scams. Woman seeking companion.
Here we go. Here we freaking go. Beautiful girl singers with traditional and family values seeking older partners. Oh my god.
Beautiful girls, singles with traditional and family values seeking older partners. Let's go. My special dates. All right, so here's our very first scam ad.
Yeah. Yeah, never go on those websites. Those things are freaking scams. 3,052 ladies found. Which girl will go on those freaking ads? Which one? Dating for single men, chat and flirt with real women. I don't know about that, my dude. View single ladies. All the single ladies.
Now, what do I do here? I gotta
No credit card required, at least.
purchase this, don't I? 3,052 ladies found. Starts.
Do you have a baseball? Do you have baseball in your country? No. We are a football country, or soccer, as some like to call it. Which doesn't make sense because it's called football, because you play with your foot. Oh my goodness. Those Americans.
Something real. View single ladies. Are you looking for a serious relationship?
Skip.
Well, I am recently engaged to my fiance.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. Understand your
What? Understanding your real age.
real age will help you
How
find
old
the
are
best
you?
match. Okay, so should I lie about my age? How about I just buff it up a little bit, you know? Because they're looking for some older fella, somebody with a lot of money.
America is weird, yeah. They call it football. It's the one you have with your hand. And the one with the foot, they call soccer. Whoa. Whoa. What's wrong with you?
You know, what, as they say, gold digger. So let's go, I don't know, 1980s. That would make me, okay, 44. That's fine. Are you okay with the lady?
Damn. Are you okay with the lady making the first move? Yeah.
First move? Yeah, of course.
Of course.
This is, you know, quality, right?
It's normal.
That's what I'm all about. What kind of body do you prefer?
What is this kind of question? What? What kind of body? Petites? Blah, blah, blah.
Listen, I'm a man. Oh.
Can you tick everything?
Oh, whoa. I thought I could do every one. I guess I
Oh, you can't. Okay.
can. I have to choose one. Let's go
Go
ahead and say
natural.
What ladies
Yeah,
you
let's go.
For now, let's
50 to 70.
see. Who do I ideally want to attract? I think we want people who are in like their prime, like, you know.
No, 50 to 70. Let's go 50 to 70. They're looking for older partners, so you should have to be at least 100 years old.
In terms of like they're getting their fertility window, you know what I'm saying?
What?
So 26 to 34. This is, I'm looking for like a wife. What name would you like to use here? Or
Taco Bell.
so you're gonna be Taco Truck Man 9. They might think I run like a successful like taco truck business.
Oh, yeah. El Taco
That
Loco.
could be useful. Okay, here we go. Looks
Oh my god. Welcome to My Special Dates. Your next My Special Dates match could be your perfect companion. What? What are they? My pet? You got 20 free credits to begin. Damn, you get 20 credits for free? What a deal. What a deal. Or tip, users who initiate a conversation on our side are more likely to find love quicker. Wait, but they said they asked before, are you okay with ladies making the first move? What happened to that?
like I've officially logged on to this
What
website.
happened to that?
I feel like most of the people on here are fake. You know, that's just kind of how this goes.
Canada is better than the US but I live in the US. Oh, I feel bad for you. I'm sorry. Nah. Well, I don't know. I never went to Canada, so I cannot judge anything.
I don't know where I'm searching.
Did you went to Canada before?
It feels like I'm just on Tinder right now. I would wager
Yeah, sure.
that every single person I'm taking a look at right now is not a real person. So
Yeah, those are probably, you can buy pictures of persons online. like mock images, I think it was called, something like that. You can just go for random images and put in there. There are even packages on those websites. You can buy like 100 photos for, I don't know, $20. Then you just put them on the website. Crazy. Or they are the real scammy ones. They just googled woman 30 and then they just downloaded the picture.
So let's go ahead and find somebody. Okay, here we go. Olena, 55 years old. This is online right now. Chat now. Hello, Olena. If she answers immediately, this is AI or something. It's some like random dude that's just like catfishing.
Be aware of all events. Confirm your email to receive unique regular discounts.
I mean, I guess this would qualify as a
What do you mean? She's not online. Oh, no, she is.
Purchased scam ad. There's no way you're answering this question.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm in a happy relationship. Keep it real with me. I won't tell anybody. Is this site a scam?
Yeah, asking the real question.
Otherwise, I will include this in a YouTube video.
But you already are.
Oh, ha ha ha. I feel like this is me being incredibly transparent, and she has to appreciate it.
Yeah, makes sense.
Right? I just want the inside information, all right? So if you're just some random dude in a like call center that's just trying to make extra money, so he's scamming on the side, just let me know. We can forget about this. All right.
Okay.
I don't think she's going to answer, so I would say that this was a successful take
Send her a meme.
down of the scam ad. I mean, it's still...
Send her... how are those things called again? There was like... I saw this shark with the shoes a lot lately, or those other things. Well, where's this brain rot even coming from? It's insane.
Gonna exist on YouTube. I feel like I should report it though. Let me do my job as a YouTuber. What? So, bam, report ad.
Mr.
It violates
Beast.
Google's policy. All right, Mr. Beast, what else you got for me?
Solar because I wanted to save.
Pokey free online games.
Save on energy.
You know, I'm
Click
gonna be
on
honest. Solar's a little bit of a scam. Not
What? Why?
gonna purchase solar. It's not a direct scam. It's just one of those things that might be.
Yeah, the advertisements are probably more expensive than you usually get it. Like 3 times the amount. So if you want solar, look for local stores. Usually local stores that are nearby are the best choice. They can help you as well if you have trouble or if something breaks. Meanwhile, the online things, they are mostly way more expensive. Pokey is real? Really?
A scam. They're like, oh, you have to live in your home for 96 years in order for it to pay itself back. I don't know about that. Another Mr. Beast video. Discover
the hottest 55 plus singles nearby.
for the hottest 55 plus singles nearby. Oh my god, why is there so many of these? This one doesn't even do a good job. I mean, I don't think...
What the hell is that?
I'm gonna go ahead and purchase anything here because this isn't necessarily like... Meet Asian Singles International Dating.
Let's go!
Love awaits online. I think they're starting to catch up.
Yeah, I think because you registered on the first page, you are in trouble now.
So I'm gonna go ahead and refresh my cookies because now they think I just want to find like presumably like young Asian women since that's all I've been clicking on. So
that's all what I'm clicking on.
Restart this. History, clear all watch history, clear all search history. Let's go.
Wait, but those are not you cook or where they? I don't know.
Emma Chamberlain, Vogue. More dating. What is going on with YouTube and all their dating?
But he didn't. Wait. But he only deleted his YouTube history, not his browser history, no?
Very strange. British GQ, same day plumbers. I believe it. I think that's real.
No. What do you mean? Wait, what was
strange.
the website?
British GQ, same day.
Rota. Okay, no, they are probably legit. They have this R letter in their thing.
Plumbers,
I believe them because they have it.
I think that's real. Men's got...
It's expensive. Men's Godzilla shirts. This looks actually really cool.
Zilla shirts.
From BB.
That still looks fine. F1 drivers, the perfect FL Velt. Oh.
What?
Okay, it's in New Jersey, so I feel like they're starting to understand where I live. Oh, here we go. Over 50
Let's
Monster
go.
Girls, the interspecies rom-com
Let's go.
browser game.
My
no
favorite game.
Let's look into this. Does it look scammy? This URL looks very scammy.
Oh, damn. It's from Japan. Damn.
Okay, what am I doing?
Monster Musume. Wait, isn't this an anime? Wait, he even had to censor something. What the hell is going on?
Here. Ooh, do not look at that bottom right panel.
Whoa!
Look at this. Log in for 2 days to get this. Doesn't necessarily look like a
Why are there so many furries? The heck was that?
scam. Just looks like one of those things. Okay, maybe we don't explore this any further.
Yeah.
I feel like this is going to lead us to a very weird direction.
Yeah,
Single
it's
woman for single
leading you
men.
to a different place.
Why am I getting so many ads?
Chick
from
and
these
cozy
ladies?
pics.
Listen, ladies, I'm taken. Your boy is taken.
Boy is gonna
I
play
said
it
I'm taken every
offline.
click now is this.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm not even like interacting with the ad, and I've cleared all my history. Oh, that's a Manscaped ad. Okay, that's not a scam. To be fair
Manscaped.
to it. That one is Julia, 5'5", slim blonde, 55-year-old
Let's
doctor.
go.
That is
She's not 55. She's 30. Maybe. I don't know.
a scam because this woman is not 55 years
Yeah.
old, nor is she a doctor. Must say that they're doing a
Yeah, probably she's not a doctor as well.
great job of not serving me ads. Maybe back on trending there will be an ad that they put somewhere. No.
Go on YouTube
Hey,
Shorts.
YouTube, do they not want to make money?
YouTube Shorts
Okay,
has
here we
a
go.
lot.
Here's some stuff. Want to send a video? All you need is a text prompt, AI. I mean, this all looks good still. What if I just
Okay.
keep refreshing? Angel Med Flight. All right, so it looks like I'm able to
Restart the browser.
actually just refresh
Oh, this is another game. The Ants
this
Underground.
until I get some scam
I got this ad as well on my Instagram.
ads. Free international airfare. That seems like a scam, but I won't do anything. Move in a week. Okay. I know Pods is legit. Acura.
Oh,
No.
let's buy a new car. Let's go.
Voice changer audio. That's kind of fun, but I don't know
What?
if it's a scam.
Wait, what was it?
Voice
I don't know.
changer audio.
I know voice. What was the name? Voice Meet? No, this was something else. Voice Mix. It had like a blue and pink icon, which was really cool as well. I bought a permanent license, but no, I don't use it anymore because I have the Go extra. Damn it! I should use it at some point again, but I don't know how to integrate it. Oh, thank you for the follow, Asvetu. I didn't notice it. Sorry. Yeah, I have to add the kick stuff on the screen as well at some point.
That's kind of fun, but I don't know if it's a scam. Magic the Gathering, Pandora, Stain Remover, Horizon. Wow, I didn't know
Go on a
Horizon
Mr. Beast video again.
was on YouTube. Adobe. This is a great way to get these ads going, though. Nissan, Disney.
Go on a
we're
Mr.
getting the big
Beast
ones.
video.
You know, it's going to be tough just because
Go on a Mr. Beast
YouTube's gonna
video.
vet these the most because they're homepage ads. So really our best bet is to get
Free games, online games on ufreegames.com.
like embedded feed
Endless
ads.
fun.
Well,
This looks
that
really
one looks
weird.
pretty close to a scam. Nothing though. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. I guess we'll go to
Go
shorts
to
now.
Mr.
Please,
Beast.
give me something. Give me something.
Oh,
Give
he's going to shorts.
me
Okay.
something. Give me something. Let's click into this person's channel. Go to videos. Click on this video.
Okay.
Improve your answer rates.
T-Mobile.
This
I
is
used them.
T-Mobile, so no. Africa by Toto. Recognizable
Toto?
songs.
Wait, there's another one of those. Play mobile games for free on PC. Free to play Android iOS games on the computer. What? I want to play .games.
This looks a little scam.
No, this URL looks legit actually. I think this looks legit. I mean, they have a really good URL as well. Whoever bought this domain, good job. You are probably #1 in the search rankings.
Play mobile
Or
games
at least in the top 10 when you go for like free mobile games.
for free on PC. Let's click into this. It's not
Whoa, what the hell is this?
really scammy though. Like Minecraft. Let's see if I actually
Yeah,
get
let's
to
play some Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Where do you play Minecraft here? Ah, there, play now.
So how do I do this? Play now. Quick game. Let's see if I can actually play Minecraft. Otherwise, it's a complete scam. I'm already
Yeah.
clicking through some pop-up boxes I don't like.
Yeah, I would not put my information in there, to be
New
honest.
user. World FR. Okay, this isn't even Minecraft. Did I even click
Wait,
on the right
World's Fever, this is something
one?
else,
Okay,
yeah.
if not Minecraft, maybe Stumble Guys. I mean, I would argue this
These are
is
really free.
possibly a scam because you can't even play the game.
Wait, where can you play the game?
Because this is an advertisement. This is an advertisement.
Where can you
I'm, like,
actually
not
play the
even
game? Freeze and send comment?
able to play it. What's another one we can go? Chess. Nice and simple. Right?
Yeah. Description, download,
Should be able to play.
get the app. Ah, you can only play it on your phone, so you have to click on the get the app icons if you wanna play it.
And you don't even have the option to click on anything.
Yeah, no, you have to download it if
So
you want it.
this is definitely a scam.
No, it's not a scam. What do you mean? You have to download it. You have to download it. There were icons for it. Download it on Android or on iOS.
The question is, how big of a scam is this? Tetris.
It's not a
like,
scam.
there's nowhere to actually play it. These are advertisements. So if I click into it,
look, there's a link. App Store, Google Play. It even says how to play. Okay, it's just a description, but you can get the app. You have the thing. It's not a scam.
it's just gonna like mess me up and take me somewhere. All right, back on the home.
It's not a scam. It's not a scam. What are you doing? Don't count this as a scam. Oh my god.
Page, we got Visible, that looks fine. The Mazda we said was good. Yeah, we've already seen all this.
What is that?
100% free browser
Oh, now you're getting all the gaming apps.
online games. We've already looked at this. This is going to be another one where it doesn't actually pan out to being something.
What
Play
the hell
now.
is
so let's see if
that?
I wanted to play Domino Duel. Is it possible? Play now? Oh,
What
looks
the
like you
heck
could
is
actually play.
Domino-
Okay,
Oh.
never mind. That wasn't a scam. I'm sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Get Fortnite for free.
Yeah. Did you know you can download Fortnite for free if you go to this website? Yeah, look at this URL. This is crazy.
AliEmbargo40.org. This looks too good to be true. Ali Embargo. All right, let's see if we can do it.
Nice.
How do I get it for free? Get
Wait, what were those comments
too good
saying?
to be true. Ali Embargo. All right, let's see if we can do it. How do I get?
I love Fortnite. And then someone randomly replies in, how do you call this language? Wait, is this Hebrew? No, I don't think it's Hebrew. It's Indian or something. Some language from this area. I don't know. And then I have this game on PS4, but also on iPhone. That's really nice, boy. That's really nice. I love this game. That's really nice, Callum. That's really nice. This is so good. He really likes the game. Umaya. Umaya? I want Fortnite back. What are you talking about, Ka? What are you talking about?
Get it for free. Get game. Let's see if we get access to exclusive content. Unlock. All right, let's see if this actually unlocks something. We have 17 more seconds. Okay, and literally nothing happens.
What do you mean? You have buttons there on the bottom. Get for Android. Get for from the official site. Get for PlayStation 4.
So AliEmbargo40.org is not the greatest place. I don't know if it's necessarily a scam.
It's not a scam. It's probably, like, I wouldn't call it scam. Like, it's probably as the other website. Like, probably really likely, those are affiliate links. So if you click on the link and you download it over their link, they get money for it. So they just have probably, I don't know, hundreds of websites where they do advertisements. And then if you get the link, if you get the game over their link, then they get paid for it. So, yeah. That's the business.
But
It's not a scam, not necessarily. They also have a bunch of ads on the freaking websites, but it's not a scam. Surprised that it hasn't shown Polybus AI. What the heck is Polybus AI? Am I allowed to Google that? Should I? Polybus AI. AI chatbot and character conversation. The heck? No, I should not Google it? Why not? They have a Google Play page. Cloudware interactive technology. Polybus. Chat with AI friends. Seems fair. Oh. It's okay, but I paid for the cheapest version, which is the long memory feature. And it's still just forgetting every information I mentioned pretty fast. Shouldn't be doing that. I don't wanna type every little information into my profile. The chat should be able to remember simple things, Okay, so it's ChatGPT, but for other people. What is that? Engage, explore, evolve with AI. Over 10 million characters? Where did they get them from? Wait. This is ChatGPT probably. This is just ChatGPT. And they tell you, they put a random picture. Wait, those are AI images. Those are AI images. They literally... What the hell is anime? What the hell is anime? Do you see my mouse? Discover anime. What the hell is anime? Game called boyfriend? What the hell is going on here? What the hell? People made these. What the hell is going on? Wait, what else do we have? New conversations your way. Look at my new selfie. Do you like it? This is just ChatGPT. It's literally ChatGPT. Literally. It's ChatGPT. I can tell you that. Damien. 1,400 followers. What is this? Bring your imagination to life. Character name, gender, create in chat. Who the heck is this? Asuna? Discover and share. What? Discover shared passions. Hey sweetheart, wanna go strolling in the city with me, huh? Of course it's not a date. Who said it was? Oh, you silly baka. It's a sundere. Min Draco is a sundere. Damn. Discover interesting team activities. Liar game. License something. What the hell? What the heck? Yeah, I will never forget that. The anime. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, let's go back to the video.
It didn't work for me, so something's up with this. Now, I do see increase up to 2 cup sizes. I'm interested. A2C swimwear. Okay. I consider this to be a scam because they're targeting people. They don't say women. So, in theory, I should go from, I guess, an A to a C. Should I put on one of these
Yeah,
things?
let's do it.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy it.
The only
this
people,
is the official first product purchased because the other scams are just like click-through scams and games and stuff. But I'm going to actually go ahead and buy this. This is going to be a very hard thing to describe if somebody sees this on my doorstep, but it doesn't matter because I'm here for research. All right,
they don't know you.
This is not meant to be looked at, so I'm gonna go ahead and purchase. I don't know.
Let's buy that one. The Eddie high-rise bottom. Wait, it's only the bottom? Let's buy the one piece then.
Oh, these are so expensive. Are you kidding me? All right, so it officially came in, and they actually wrote me a nice letter which says, Thank you for your order. What? What does the last part say? I have actually no clue. Before, after. Sure. Thank you for your purchase, for your order. And they like write like a custom thing. I'm sorry for flashing you with this girl, but as you can see, it says that I'm supposed to gain 2 cup size. That's why they're called A to C, because you're going from a cup size of A to C when you put on this product. So once again, I am going to try this on to see if I increase my chest size.
Nice.
Oh my God, the padding on this is insane. What? Hold on.
Wait. Those are just those silicone things, no?
What's going on here? Wait a second. I'm going to show you what's going on. I'm going to just put it on first. Don't want this video demonetized, so I'm just going to put it on. How do people put this on? Oh, okay. It's on. Is this how girls wear? I swear I can't get it on. Maybe I got a size too small. It's very humbling. All right, so this is what I look like. This is what it's supposed to look like, I guess? So The reason
He
that...
definitely got boobs now.
Oh, if we really want to dig deep into this, no pun intended, not that there was a pun there. I open this bad boy up.
Damn.
You'll see. This isn't it
Yeah.
when you get like implants?
Hey, but those are really small. Those are not 2 cup sizes.
This the actual thing? This is like the silicone jelly. So that's what it is. That's what they're hiding in there.
Oh
so it's
my
supposed
God.
to make it look and feel as if it's bigger than what it is. All right. I mean,
Yeah.
this is incredible. I can't believe that this is a real thing that they put inside. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna go get this off before
This
I
is
lose like,
silicone, no?
circulation in my entire chest and heart area. So hold on 1 second. I'm gonna change again.
Okay.
All right, I am back.
Welcome
and
back.
I'm feeling nice and free. So I don't think it's a scam ad. I think they're just using some like
Yeah,
new
they're just-
proprietary technology, which is this silicone thing right here. And
Yeah.
they wrote me a nice note. So I'm actually not going to call that a scam ad, although it was kind of expensive, but I don't think it was a scam. Find your favorite.
For that price, I mean... Yeah, okay. I mean, you paid for it because... When you got it, I don't know, man.
Monster Girl. So we've gotten this, but what I could do is just block ad.
No,
So
I wanted
blocked
to
this ad, so I
play
shouldn't see it again.
Monster Girl.
Animation versus physics. Single one for single men. I can't do this anymore. Block ad. I don't want any more single stuff. Huh? Undergarment chic pics. There's a lot of
What?
like sexual content here on YouTube. Like, what is even this site that I
What?
I'm just on YouTube and I'm getting this. It's just very interesting. So let's go ahead and block that. All right, Mr. Beast. Yeah, let's go through Mr. Beast. Connect with single women. We don't want to. Block. Play Chinese chess, the most dynamic chess game
Qianji.com.
on earth. This isn't even a scam. It's just
What was that game?
Chinese
Wait.
chess, the most dynamic chess game on earth. This isn't.
The heck is going on over there? Wait, you have so many pieces. Wait. King? You have 2 queens? Or are those... Is it like shogi? Is it like general... Why are the elephants?
Even a
The
scam.
heck?
It's just telling me to play a game. Okay. Cinefound? What is this? Is this real? I could watch the bear on here? They direct me to Hulu. How is this? It's
Yeah, it's like I said. They get that commission if you go to Hulu. If you buy Hulu afterwards, they will get money for it. Yeah.
you could watch it, but watch on Hulu. So then what is the value of this website?
It's just cookie scam, basically. The cookie, it will stay in your browser for, what was it, 30 to 60 days, something like that. And if you at some point should decide to go to Hulu then, like buy a new subscription or something, they will get commission money for that. So yeah, they will get money from it. From you going to another platform.
They're not going to let me just like stream it on here. Watch
And they probably have different platforms there as well.
it, but watch on Hulu. On here. The value of this web.
Look, Prime Video, they have different links all over the place. So they just let you go to different platforms and then they get money from you going there, basically.
Website. If they're not going to let me just like stream it on here. Watch now. Hulu. I already have Hulu. This is such a waste. Okay, Inside Out 2. Watch now. Let's see. It's this fake site again where you literally can't actually do anything. So, I mean, YouTube just promoting some piracy. All right, let's go back here. If you're buying options online, okay, what about this guy's
This looks like some weird trading stuff.
course, How to Master the Retirement Trade? This is so cool. 5 million views, 1 comment. I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily a scam, so I'm not going to purchase it. But if anybody else has a course, I will be buying that. Allie controlled her cravings and kept the weight off. Oh, this looks like a scam. A preventative medicine that may help some adults. I won't be able to get my hands on it, unfortunately.
What?
Okay, support your weight management goals with oral
Eden.
semaglutide. Oh, this looks ripe for the scam.
What the hell is that?
Services.com. Try Eden. Oh my gosh, they make it so expensive though. Let's see if we could find something that's
What? $1,400? What is that? What the hell is that? 1,700? The heck?
It's worth like testing. How much? This is such a scam. Oh my gosh. 196 injectable.
300 in the second month. $300 per month. What is in there? Gold? What the hell?
Semaglutide. I mean, you can buy Ozempic on here? How is YouTube just selling Ozempic through their ads? That's crazy. All right, let's keep it moving. Buy 7, get 1 free. That's a good...
That's a good deal. Yeah, let's go. Let's buy 7 pairs of pants.
Deal. No, it's a bad deal. All right, I found shopping. So this is literally going to have YouTube.
Whoa. Calm
Natural
down.
older woman
What
over
the hell
60.
is that?
Elevate your style.
Wait, is this an ad or is this some video? What the hell is that?
With elegant silk dresses. Look at what they're showing. This is trending. I'm going to go ahead and buy it. I think I have to. It's an AI curvy woman. This is the biggest scam ad I've ever seen.
What
I guess
the
I'll buy
hell?
one at Walmart too, nonetheless. That's pretty solid.
Wait, this looks pretty good. Wait, actually, this looks pretty good.
Okay, what size would I be? If I was going to be a size in this dress, I mean, I guess I would be maybe like, I don't know. First of all, I want to get a black XL, you know? All right, guys, so the product has officially arrived, so I'm excited to put this on. As you know, I got an XL, so nice and big. It's satin, so it feels quite nice. Am I really about to put this on? I mean, I have to check if it's a scam or not, but look at this. All right, how do I even put this on? Okay, I think I'm going to have to, you know.
I want to know how it smells, to be honest. Is it from China? How much did he pay?
Lie, it kind of fits like a tank top.
Oh,
I
damn.
have actually more coverage in this area than I've had when I wear like my Gymshark one. So
yeah,
I mean,
let's
if
go.
I'm gonna 360 it.
Nice.
Doesn't make me look as like voluptuous as the ads. I don't know if I'd call it a scam. It actually fits quite well though. I think
It
overall
looks
this
good
is a
on
win-win product.
you. You should wear it more often.
Especially if you're a girl. For a guy, I mean, I could see myself using this as like a little summer
should wear it
attire.
more
It's also
often.
satin. It's like my bed sheet, so it's like nice and, you know,
You
comfortable
can sleep with that now.
to put your face against. Not for that reason. Anyways, let me change back.
Wait, you have to use it with the other thing, with the bra.
Skin. All right, so I mean, the product itself isn't a scam, but the ad was kind of a scam, so I don't know how to account for that. I guess we'll still count it because they got me to buy it though, so good on you. That was a conversion sale, so I think they're happy about that. Here's like more, no, it's not AI, low bun hairstyle. Okay, this looks
What the hell is this?
good. Ali bots. This is all beauty. Good.
There's so
Let's
many
try
ads
maybe
there.
live. See if there's like live product pushes.
Where are the Eden
Courses. He's
scams?
trying to sell me a course. Paid courses. No, these all look good. I'm quite happy with what I'm seeing here. Let's try the playables tab. Anything new here? No. Play games on YouTube. What is that?
What the hell is this? Lag.com. What the hell?
Ad. Let's click in. Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, there's Roblox.
You know what? I'm going to have to continue this session at some other time because I don't think that this
it's a little bit crazy right now.
So let me go ahead and some magic will happen. Then I will reappear with a better strategy.
Okay,
guys, I'm back. It's a few days later now. So I've had a good think about how I can best identify the scam ads on YouTube.
Okay,
and guess what? I don't actually have a way to do so. So I'm just going to continue onwards. We're going to keep searching. Maybe now that's a couple days later, there's going to be like a brand new YouTube homepage with built-in scam ads, and it'll be a lot of fun, and we'll be able to purchase some more. Because right now, the only thing that we've purchased is singles that live near me. Okay, so I mean, right off the bat, we got Salesforce, Einstein. I mean, it looks kind of scammy. I guess it's not.
No, it's not. Salesforce is like a platform to manage income, basically. TLDR.
Back now that it's been a few days to go to the shopping area. I feel like that's the place where we want to be because there's going to be a ton of stuff on here, I believe. Best finds of the month, yada yada. Gosh, this looks like a scam too, but you know, I doubt it actually
Camera
is.
for $3,000.
Okay, yada yada. Not a lot of scam stuff. You see, there used to be a lot of scam stuff, right? Like case in point, if I'm just going to quickly look up YouTube scam ads. I mean, it looks like they got rid of them. But there used to be, like,
those
Mr.
weird
Beast
ads.
would sell like his pee in a bottle, and it wouldn't actually be true. There'd be like a Mr. Beast giveaway where you just like donate $5,000 and to some like Nigerian prince.
They probably
That's
got
no longer a thing.
rid of
Now it's
those
just women seeking
things.
companionship. You just can't get out of it. Now, with that being said,
They are back.
I am committed to finding something. So let's go back to fashion and beauty. No, man, I really want to find something on YouTube Shorts. I feel like this is the place to find it. There's got to be like, give me something here. We got to find a sponsored post. There's got to be a single one. No.
Wait, those people on Kick are back. I cannot believe that. What are they writing this time? Let me open Kick again. What the hell are they writing this time? Let's go here. Okay. Maybe I have to ban another word. What should I ban? What should I ban? What are they writing? 50 subs, 1,000. But I block I block $1,000 as a term. How is it? Are they using something else? I'm gonna block the word follower now. Okay. Hopefully it will work this time. I have to figure something out. Maybe I just have to contact the support and ask them what to do. Damn. Oh, hello Alice. How are you? Wait, maybe is the chat stuck? Let me restart that. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Now everything should be working again. Let me refresh it here as well in the overlay. Okay. LeBron James, scream if you love. Will you what? LeBron James? What is LeBron James doing?
Oh. All right, so prove your humanity. Okay, YouTube doesn't want to take down scam ads, so here's a link to an ad. Now the video doesn't exist
it's gone
anymore. I'm going to find these. Here's another one. Doesn't exist anymore. Jeez. Here's another one. Doesn't exist.
Yeah, doing something
and
against
here's another
it.
One.
Oh.
Scam.
What?
I don't know
This was German.
really what I'm looking at. Can somebody who's
Eine Hausfrau, ein Arbeiter oder ein... Was? Ein neues Investmentprojekt von Elon Musk. Oh, it's a crypto scam.
speaks Austrian or German explain what this is? All right,
It's
Google
a crypto
Chrome.
scam.
Is this actually Google Chrome? Okay, it is. All right. No, you're good.
Okay, yeah, it is.
You're safe. Go back to a Mr. Beast video. No, let's go here. Mazda, that's good.
Let's buy a new car. Let's
live
go.
stream. Caterpillar. No, that's all good.
The heck is that? Okay.
Well, nothing too crazy here. Just women who are seeking companionship.
Yeah, let's go to
Magic
them. Let's see. Let's go to them. Let's go to. Do they have a name? Beautiful girl singers with traditional and family. Wait, this is the same ad as before. German crypto scams. No, okay, save
too
me.
crazy here. Just women who are seeking companionship.
How can I save
Magic
you?
the Gathering. That is a very real game that I have not played. Switch to
What?
T-Mobile. All right, here's some shorts. Is there any product being promoted here? That's
a lot.
Nick DiGiovanni, no. Bagel. Well, now nobody's even promoting anything. All right, back to the trending videos.
Crazy.
Let's scroll down a bit. Nothing. No ads or anything. YouTube, why are you so cleaned up? I thought YouTube was gonna have a ton of scam ads. YouTube Premium, huh?
Oh.
Nope, not doing it. Here's Big Bank
Whoa,
TikTok
calm
challenge.
down.
Life could be a dream. What am I even
I don't want to
looking
get
at?
banned.
No,
Stop it.
I actually accidentally clicked on this next one. This is,
What?
talk about scams. Should not be on YouTube, right?
Yeah, it should
Let's
not be on
real. What are your
YouTube.
favorite
I agree
Fortnite
with that.
pickaxe? Chili'sBurgerTime.com. This looks
What
like
is
an
that?
absolute scam. Let's go
This
ahead
looks
and click
like
on this
a
and play it. Chili's Burger Time. I mean, this might be
game.
real. Burgers for life. Am I unable to play unless I sign up? This is quite disappointing. Okay, I
Crazy.
found another one called Pokey Free Online Games.
Wait, Ghostface. This is the one you were talking about. You said it's not a scam.
This is almost
what is that?
certainly a scam ad. Nothing to purchase for us, but I mean, these games could be somewhat legit. Let's go ahead and check it. Grapple Grip.
Oh,
Is this
it
actually
actually
going
is
to be
not.
something that's fun to play?
Ooh,
You know what?
damn.
It kind of is. I just don't know how to move. Oh, I see.
Wait, what is that?
Yep, and then
Sam is the type of guy who levitates after smelling a pie.
Played.
What?
Okay.
Why is he doing that? Why?
All right. This person was onto something.
You're not allowed
I
to
see,
touch
so I can't
the
get it there, so I have
red
to go all the way
ones.
around.
Yeah.
Ah,
Damn, he's actually playing this game.
I think that's enough of that. That was fun though. Not actually a scam. Another one we have lag.com. Looks like more of the same.
Yeah,
okay,
we
fine. I'm
already
gonna
went
click on
there.
another one. Love awaits online. Let's see
No,
what it really does.
don't
Is this
click
not
on
what I was
those
just on
weird
before?
ones.
Asian dating single site. All right, I don't want my search history to be like full of that.
Yeah.
Look good. Who started the Cold War? I mean, surely we're gonna get
Me.
some like good ads, right? If we're
Wait,
clicking
what?
on this, but it doesn't look like it. We're going to see all members of Wing Talk to chat with women.
It was not me. Gorgeous woman await. Unforgettable moments with beautiful women. Your date awaits. Damn, this is crazy.
Number
Mr.
one
Beast
rated
donated
software
1,000.
for martial arts schools. Is this real?
What?
Oh, it looks legit. What is this? Script runner?
What the heck?
Okay.
Wait, is this WordPress or is this something else? Wait, how's this other one called? Joomba or something like that?
Okay. All right, let's go through. We're going to find another shorts product. Okay, as I say that, I came across a
Temu.
Temu ad that has 1 billion views posted 4 months ago, and it's Temu's big game ad Encore TV commercial.
I wonder how it got so many views.
So I guess like technically this could be a scam ad because do people think Temu's legit? I mean, I know that Temu has like some low price.
I just bought some land
considered a scam. Maybe not. Maybe I
the
should give them a fair shot.
metaverse.
We're not making out the
Really?
sweatshop with this one.
How did you do
Power
that?
up, shoot down. Here we go.
What the hell
yeah.
is that?
Now this is a scam ad, although it's not really a scam. Looks fun actually. 18 million views with only 7 comments. All right, let's keep it moving. Hello Games Tube. We got
Salesforce
Einstein,
again.
Salesforce one popping up again.
What are those video
Nissan,
recommendations
Zenless
he's
Zone
getting?
Zero. Okay, it's just a game. I don't think it's really scam. I don't like how the big bank TikTok challenge.
Yeah, like what are those recommendations you get?
Being recommended to me 24/7 though. Top 10 reasons to visit Myrtle Beach. Not really a scam, although Myrtle Beach is a little bit of an L. I'm sorry
What?
if you guys live there. I just didn't enjoy my time there too much.
Damn.
Bubbler. What is Bubbler? Is that Target though? Can't be a scam. Sleep Number. All right, it looks like the only place to really find scams. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon.
Wait, what the
Online
hell?
games,
Free
no, I guess that's
games.
fine. Is the bar on the right, and the bar on the right just constantly gives like meet singles in your area stuff. Find
Yeah.
a soulmate on Sakura Date. Sustainable.
Where are
comfort
the
and
Rise
wellness.
of Kingdom
I'm not even
ads?
getting like a short ad.
That's a good question. They probably went to influencers right now. I mean, probably.
Crazy because I'm like not even getting an ad on shorts. As I say that, wait a second.
It's actually cheaper as well.
I mean, I don't know if I consider that a scam. Let's go ahead and click on this. Is it actually
Maybe you
a
just
scam?
pay up a couple $1,000s to an influencer, then you get some conversion. I don't know, maybe 200 users or something, instead of paying 1,000 for only 2 users. So paying influencers is more useful.
Scam? Oh, it's Bear. This is like a
Bear.
known company. Let's see. Maybe there's some more
It
shorts
means
ads that we can get. These shorts ads.
Bear.
This isn't
What
an ad.
the hell is
Yeah, I
that?
mean, honestly, I think that's it. I really
Jesus.
don't think I'm going to end up finding too many more YouTube scam
Oh,
ads out
okay.
there. So I guess with that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I
Thank you for the
expected this to go in an
video.
entirely different direction. I think I only ended up purchasing 2 total things, which is fine. I mean, that's a testament
Sup?
to YouTube.
Hello,
cleaning itself
hello,
up.
Mew.
So
How are
I'm
you
very
doing
happy about
today?
that. You have young people on the platform, and so
What's
you
your
should
take
really
on the
clean up that one
Monogatari
niche
teeth
scam.
washing scene? Monogatari teeth washing scene? No. I watched some part of the anime, but I don't know the teeth washing scenes. What? Is it the first one? 27 seconds. Book cleanup. The heck? No? The anime Monogatari. Yeah, I watched something, but then I stopped watching because I don't know, time. I remember there was like a purple-haired girl falling in a library or something like that. What else do I remember? Then there was like this little lolly girl. Yeah, that's how far I watched. Then I stopped. I was like, okay, nah, that's enough. Nah, I didn't have time. Yeah, that's a series. Oh, no, that's like 2 episodes. Yeah. And then I didn't have time. I don't know what happened. I think it was studies coming in the way, and then I didn't pick up again because I was like, tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe next month. You know, those things. Okay, so what is this? Nise Monogatari, episode 8, toothbrush scene. Monogatari toothbrush scene. This is not... And what the hell is going on? Wait, what is that? We can start? Sit down. Whoa! What was that? Okay. Why Why is he making it so dramatic? Unfortunately, I don't have a toothbrush here. I want it as well. I need to get my toothbrush.
Hey, stop!
Oh.
Why?
What?
I just don't get it. I always catch you fuckers watching this sick shit.
What? I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything. What? What was that? What was that? No, that's what I mean. Yeah, but what was that? I wanted to see what happens. Most versions on YouTube are troll versions of the scene. Oh, okay. Maybe we can find the real one. What the hell was that? Dub. The heck? Toothbrush scene? 11 years ago. Oh. Okay. Well, whatever. Maybe someday I will find it. That is the right one, but it's buried down. 200 meters. Wait, what? Which one? This one? Oh, this is a meme. This one? No. Oh, I know this meme. I know that meme. 250. 250. Wait, what? When did I went over it? This one is just a loop. What? Oh, he's talking about it. Memes. Shinobu. I sent you a link in DM. Really? Oh, let me log into my Twitch. Better don't be a Rickroll. I already got Rickrolled once today. I don't wanna have another experience. Okay, let me copy that. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay, it's the scene. Links are disabled in your chat. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was too many people sending the freaking click here to get more videos links, so I blocked them. Nishan. Yes, Matt. What? Wait, what? Whoa, what? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, let's start. What? What's happening? Are you okay? Just a toothbrush. Whoa, calm down. Okay. Not bad. What? Stop making those sounds. Stop it. Okay. YouTube, it's not me. I'm not making those sounds. Don't block me. Oh my god, calm down. What? We listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. We're just two individuals of reproductive age engaging in the act of consensual brushing of teeth. Exactly. Wait, what? Whoa! Calm down! What are you doing? Whoa. Whoa. Calm down. Karen? She's a Karen? Her booba was not that big at the beginning of the episode. It was not that big at the beginning of the episode. Also, when they are lying down, they are not getting bigger, they are getting smaller. What the hell? What is that? No human could match Hanekawa? Wait, what? What is... Oh. Wait, what? Isn't this the Milky Way? Why did they censor it? It's seen from the perspective of Araragi. What? Araragi. Araragi. Oh my goodness. So it's indeed bigger because it reflects his vision. Araragi is the dude. Oh, yeah, okay. Hallucination? Karen, calm down. I'm gonna call the manager. Akai is Araragi. No, I'm not Araragi. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? What are you doing? Whoa! Wait, this is safe to watch? Wait a minute. It's his sister? Are we in Alabama? What's going on here? No, it's not okay. We are not in Alabama. Not on my channel. Not on my watch. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Whoa. What are you doing? What are you doing? Wait, what is he doing? What is going on? Ayo, what are you doing? Stop! Yeah, what are you doing? What the hell are you doing with your sister? It's your sister! You sister, what the hell? She's gonna call the manager. You better get off her. I don't know. Wait, why are her eyes changing in every screen? Whoa! What? You're close? What the hell is going on? Oh yeah, I might have forgotten to explain that it's his sister. Oh my god. We are in freaking Alabama. I cannot believe it. What the heck? What a surprise indeed. What? What happened afterwards? What the hell was that? What the heck was that? Oh my god. Okay, this was Interesting. Liz Obama? No, 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 no. There will no... I will not accept any Alabama in my realm. Not in my domain expansion. This is not gonna happen. She went to buy equipment to poke holes in them and kill them. Oh, that's really nice of her. In the context, it's nothing sexual. Sure. In a future novel release, they are being nice to each other, but that's in the future. Ah, that's good to know. That's good to know. But you sure as hell bet I'm waiting for it. Oh my... Wait, what? The chapter isn't animated yet. Oh my god. Are they allowed to animate it? Isn't it gonna come on Pornhub? Oh, thank you for following. I'm pretty sure this would be on freaking Pornhub. If it's anywhere. I commend your courage to look at the scene on Twitch. Of course. Of course. But now... We are done with YouTube reactions because I will now go to Japanese learning. We will continue our Japanese journey now. Let me just change everything. Let me change the title. You can kana. Let me already start everything. Wait, where is it? There. And good luck with the YouTube recommendations you will get after watching that video. Oh, it's fine. I'm watching without watch history. I'm fine. You are in for a ride. No, I'm fine. I watch without recommendations. Yeah. And I also have YouTube Premium, so hopefully I will also not get any ads on other websites, but we will see if I get the Monster Girl ads on Instagram. Oh boy, this will be something. Oh yeah, right, I have to change it on Twitch as well. First, actually, yeah, let me put everything on screen first. There we go. Kana. Let me change everything on Twitch as well. You can kana. Exploring Japanese. There we go. Okay. Yeah, my brain is already done from work. I don't know if I will be able to learn new characters today. But let's try one character, and then we're gonna do the hiragana quiz. Wait, one character, it's 5. Okay, which one do I really know? This is Ki. I don't know those two, and this should be Ro, but it might also be Ko. But yeah, let's see. We already know the first two. I don't know about the others. I have no freaking clue. Wait, did I put the screen on? Yeah, okay. Okay, the first one is Ka. This is the easy one because it's easy. It's really similar to hiragana. Ka. The only issue is that it looks really similar to kanji letter. I don't know what the kanji letter means, to be honest, but I know that it exists and it scares me. That's enough. Okay. Ka. There we go. Ka. Okay. Ka. I mean, this is easy enough. We already saw this letter a lot of times. Ka will never love the real Alice, so today will be the Lizardia Alice. Wait, what? Lizardia Alice? What's going on here? I'm confused. Okay. Ka, that is. Okay, the next one was Ki, I believe. Yeah, it's Ki. Ki. Like the One Piece laughs. Laughs? Ki. Who's Is someone laughing like this in One Piece? Probably. Probably there's someone. The context is that Inu brother, Akai. Wait, what? Who the heck is the Inu brother? Why is he always appearing in the Japanese learning key? Oh, ka, key. 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 Okay. What's next? The next one I'm not sure. When I see it, I think of ta, but it's probably not. It's ku. Wait, this one is ku? Then the other one must be ko, the last one. Ku. Okay, how am I gonna remember that? Ku. Okay. This will take a while to learn. But I mean, hiragana was easy because I remember most of the letters. But katakana, yeah, I'm having troubles. It's nothing Akai. The less Akai knows, the most cute he is. What? Why? But who is Inu brother? Am I allowed to Google that? Am I allowed to Google Inu brother? Cool. From All Tomorrows? No. Cool from... I don't know. From the Ku clan. Cool. This could also be a One Piece love. Everything can be a One Piece love. Wait, where is it? There. Cool. Oh god, this is difficult. Okay, Ki is easy. Ku was that one. Ka. Okay. This one was Ma or Mu. I don't remember. Ki. Okay, let's go to the letters actually. So this is Ku. This is E. Wait, this looks like hiragana. Then that is Pe. O. And Ki. Okay. Ku, E, Pe, O, Ki. Okay. No Akai, you're banned from googling etching. What? Etching? Firefoxing? Yahooing? Operaing? Etc. Innovator. Why? Is it that bad? Is it that bad? Wait, what was that one? Was it Ko? No. No, which one was it? Oh god, I should have listened. I should have not just skipped. Okay, now I know how to write this character, but what is it? What is it? Okay, we will find out. Care. Oh, okay, it's care. Wait. This is care? Then what is the last one? Cool. It's cool. The last one is cool. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't remember what that is. This is care. Yeah, it's care. And this is se. Okay. This is care. No. Damn it. I'm really getting confused. It's cool. Ka. Ki. Yeah, those two are easy, but care, cool. Okay. It's care, not cool. So this is care. And this is goo. Without those things, it's cool. But this one is care. Okay. Akai, you must trust Alice. The Lizardia Alice will never lie to you and does things for your own good. Really? I was thinking of asking something, but I cannot think of anything right now. Damn it. Okay. This is Ke Ga Ri E. Ke Ga Ri E. Ke Ga Ri E. Okay. Yes. Wait, what? Yes? Okay. Ki, ke, ka, a. Ki, ke, ka, a. Okay. We are learning. Oh boy, this is gonna be our challenge next week. This is cool. Yeah, we got it. Okay. But there was another one. There was one who was closing the box. And I don't remember what that was. There were multiple ones who were closing the box. There are also kanji letters really similar to it. Okay, cool. Ko. Ko is this one. And this one is Ke. Oh, they are a little bit. God dang it. God dang it. I failed. I cannot believe it. Wait, this is Ke. This is cool. Okay. Okay. Koka. Damn it. Okay, it's fine. Everything with cool. What's this one? Damn it. Okay. Let's do our best. We will go right to left as per usual. So this one is cool. Then we have Ka and Eka. Okay. Ooh. Ke was the one. Yeah, Ku was the other one. Okay. Uke. Then Ko. Ki. Okay. Ike. Ake. Okay. Damn, I have to think. Uko. This is Ku. Eki. Okay, so far, so good. Uka. Kaki. Oko. Okay. Ku. Kiku. Eku. Kiko. Uko. Oku. Okay. Ka. Eka. Oka. Okay. Uke. Kuke. Eke. Okay. I think we got this for now. For now. Next week, it will be a different story. But this week is okay. Okay. Iki. Oki. Aki. Akai, did you know? Oh. Did you know that 99% of the Akais quits before hitting the big Japanese? Why? Why? Iko. Oh. Kokoa. Okay. Kukuku. So is that actually evil loud? What? There's a word for evil laughing and it's kukuku? What? This is crazy. This is mind-blowing. Okay, so every time I think of cool. No, I don't know. Okay. Kua. Aqua. Aku. Ah, yeah. Aqua. Uki. Uki. Oku. Cacao. Eka. Cow. Eke? Oh. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can do the test. Let's do our best. So this is Damn, this is an evil word in German. Akai. And we have ku. To Iki. Aqua. Oka. Ke. Ka. Ko. Iko. Aka. Aku. Ku. Uke. Kokoa. Aki. Ka. Ke. Ku. Ki. Let's go! This was really quick. Because those Akais are my Akai, the real Akai will learn Japanese until the very end of the universe. Yeah, of course. We wanna learn the language after all. Okay. We did one lesson. That's not... I wanted to... Usually I do 2, but my brain doesn't have the capacity today. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. I don't know if it will be better next week, to be honest, as well. Because next week... I really feel like it will be a long week again as well. But the week after that, so far... It's looking good. But... I don't wanna make promises that I cannot hold on. So I will not promise anything. But... We will still do the hiragana test. Let's see if we can solve it. Okay. Suku. Deeply. Okay. To Akarasama. Ikimao. Yo. What? Iki. Oh, it's yo. I'm stupid. Iki yo. Yo. There we go. Okay. Sugurete? Yeah. Oh god. Abi? Yeah. Hitokazegi. Then Natsuke. Iko Jikan. Apu. Yeah, okay. Kaishi. Wait. Kaisho. How? Oh. Yeah. Huh? Kai. Okay, this one is lost. God dang it. Let's go with the left one. Onegai shimasu. Bekara saru. Akuno shimata. Oh god. What is that again? I think it was Nujiri. Oh god dang it. I'm out of time. So close, so close. Getting further. Damn it. But it was a good try. We get further than last time. Last time we only had 1000 points. Yeah, now we have 1100. So it's better than last time. We are making progress. Okay, you are so handsome. Am I? Why? I haven't done anything. Okay, I failed. Oh damn. But yeah, this will be it for today actually as well. But it was nice. I don't know if it will be more next week, since next week is still a crazy week for me in terms of work. But the week after, maybe. We have to see. Okay, but yeah, this will be it for this stream. Tomorrow we will play schedule 1. We will make some drugs. Yeah, that's what we will do. We will create our own drug empire. Yeah. We turn over to the evil side, to the bad side. We're gonna poison everyone in the city, everyone in Lysadia. Damn. Okay, anyway, I'm drifting off and I'm talking too much again. So before I make this longer than necessary, let's call it a day. I mean, we will see each other again in about 14 hours, 15 hours, something like that. Yeah, I will schedule the stream in a bit, and yeah, I see you there. Then yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. So Otsurio and bye bye. Wait, what? Goodbye, Akai. Have a nice night, and I hope you spent some rest time and had some time for you. Yeah, sure. Let's see. Let's see about that. But yeah, have a good night. If it's night time for you, I don't know. I mean, for you, Alice, yes, but I don't know for other people. But yeah. Anyway, I'm talking too much. Sorry about that. Otsurio, bye bye.